welcome.
Yeah.
It's Friday night on Saving Throw, and that means it's time for Wildcards, just another normal episode of Wildcards, where we will be exploring the... No, wait. What episode is this?
It's the season
Session 39.
11 was
actually.
last time.
season finale.
It's the season finale of Wildcards, the season 3 finale, the end of junior year, and it all happens tonight, where we continue to explore the hallowed and haunted halls of academia in the East Texas University setting, using the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition rule set. My name is Jordan Caves-callarman. I am the dean of this table, and we are so very glad to have all of you esteemed members of the Alumni Association out there with us tonight. Thank you very much for being here and supporting the future leaders of tomorrow, today.
What?
Thank you. Well, you guys are the future leaders of tomorrow, but today they're supporting you.
Oh.
And now we're all on the same page about that. So welcome. Let's meet everybody here tonight. What I would like tonight from all of you is I would like your name. I would like your character's name. I would like a brief log line of your character. I would like a physical description of your character.
Ooh,
and
we're going the whole
thing.
whole kit and caboodle.
And
We're gonna go late tonight.
I would like to know what you think is going to happen tonight.
Huh. Wait, in what way?
I'll go first.
All right, very
Do you want
well.
us to really guess? Do you want us to go through plot threads and be
Yeah.
like, I think you could follow this thing up?
I think.
Listen, man, part of being in college, all of you, part of being in college is not just learning information, but it's learning how to think and how to learn. And so,
What?
I want to see what
Okay.
each of you very studious individuals at the table tonight think that question means.
Are you making a comment about our note taking?
No.
That's just
I've taken a lot of notes this show.
We were starting over here.
Okay, you're gonna have to walk me through this. My name is Dom Zook, and I play Ron Tagath Stevens.
Great, you've got your name and your character names.
Ron is
Physical description.
Chris Evans
Yep.
with blonde hair and brown eyes. I said blue eyes a few sessions ago. I meant brown eyes. They are brown.
Change all your fan art now.
Yeah, sorry. All that fan art that came through. Where is it?
They knew. They knew that they weren't sure on the eyes.
You've been hiding it?
They were like, I want to finish this Ron Stevens fan art, but I'm pretty sure he had brown eyes. But the last time we talked about this, Dom said he had blue eyes, and I think I'm just going to delete this whole thing.
No! I'll take a blue-eyed Ron. Okay, did the description.
Logline
Log line of
Your character.
my character.
I'm just Dom Zook.
of Dom.
Oh,
of your character.
Saving throw. Oh, Ron Tagath is a sweet-natured boy child from Nebraska who grew up in
He's a sweet-natured man cub from Nebraska.
who grew
Wow,
up
we are crazy
Tarzan?
today.
in what some may call a commune, others may call a cult, dedicated to the elder god, maybe, or just the god, who knows, Ron Tagath, who is going to devour all of mankind eventually. And his parents recently separated, and that's been interesting. He is a star on the ETU football team, and he was recently
Tied to a slab.
on a slab and almost sacrificed. So that's where we left off with Ron. What do I think is going to happen tonight?
Yeah.
Ron is going to get sacrificed.
What? Wait.
Third time's a charm.
Keeps happening.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
All right, who's next?
I'll go next.
All right, right next to the sacrificial Ron Tagath Stevens, we have...
Hey everybody, I'm Grav Bloody and I play Calvin Everett Jr. Calvin is, I'll just pick another celebrity, Donald Glover, in looks and a log line. He's the coolest guy in school and outside of school and in every place you've ever been.
This is in Calvin's mind?
Yes. He likes to hang out with popular people to seem more popular himself, but he is actually quite popular.
So it's all a colossal waste of time.
Yes, yeah. But it's for show, so what isn't a colossal waste of time? Just saying. What's going to happen tonight, though? What's going to happen tonight? I think one of us is going to turn into a zebra. Because remember, on our first day of school... No, what? On our first day of school, That guy said be a zebra, and I'm pretty sure he meant literally.
Literally.
To survive the
No.
school, you have to become a zebra.
I do think that was initially the plan, but we foiled it by none of us taking the be a zebra edge.
It's still got time.
That does turn you into a zebra. All right, interesting. Jumping across to the other side of the table, who would like to go?
Okay.
You made a noise first,
too.
so there you go.
Hi, my name is Meghan Caves, and I play Adelaide Blackwood. She is basically Belle meets Willow from Buffy meets Hermione. That's her. She wants to be a librarian.
Belle from Beauty
she's
and the Beast?
yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's yes, Belle from Beauty and the Beast. She's a geek and a nerd, and she likes lots of things, and that's her. The way she looks, oh man, I feel like I had somebody in my head for this at one point. Anyway,
Was it Ratatouille?
No. Stop.
Gaurav takes the term mousy very literally. But you all know what it means when you're describing someone.
Ratatouille
Also,
was
let's
also
point
a
out that
rat.
Remy was the character.
They're in a similar family, okay, whatever.
Ratatouille is what he
They're
made.
very different. I
He was
had
very
rats.
cute, okay?
Anyway,
I'd be proud to be Ratatouille.
but she's got medium brown hair with purple in it. The rest is she dressed pretty eclectically. She wears what she likes. She likes to show off her fandoms. She's simultaneously awkward, but has a bit of a rebellion against that awkwardness and just leaves herself in weird spot. That's Adelaide. As far as what I think happens tonight, I'm assuming I'm not going with meta knowledge.
Oh no, you are.
Because I know we're doing a plot point, so I can. Anyway,
Spoilers.
how is that spoilers? It's a finale. Anyway, I think that. I don't know, man. I think that maybe we're gonna
Bless you.
go back to Nina Castle in some way, shape, or form.
Maybe.
All right. And
God, I have not been sneezing all night.
last but not least, the man, the legend, the guy who's definitely not going to sneeze the entire time he's talking.
You're allergic to wild cards.
That's me. Hi, I'm also Jordan, but Pridgeon instead of caves-callarman. And I play Josh Sawyer, who just goes by Sawyer, and is a journalism student who just wants to know what's going on. And he's not a particularly good student at the moment. He keeps failing his exams. Sawyer is sort of like thin and always looks tired. Because he doesn't get enough sleep and he drinks a lot of coffee and he dresses like a bit of a hipster. He always wears a beanie. And I have always described him as looking a little bit like Jughead from Riverdale. And then also I recently watched Succession and thought Kieran Culkin looked kind of like him. Or like how I imagined him in my mind because he has those like kind of sunken looking eyes. Yeah! So that's that. And what do I think would happen today? So I think maybe we could find out what happened to Jackson or something. That's kind of out there.
Interesting.
That's been-
I've been
Interesting.
wondering about where Jackson is.
My name is Jordan Caves-callarman again. I am the dean. A logline about me. I'm like John Cusack meets all of your mom's favorite friends you had growing up. What I think is
John
going to
Cusack.
happen tonight is one of you turn into a zebra. Thank you guys.
hang on.
Thank you
Is
for.
Is there a right answer?
Thank you for all of that. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all of you in the Alumni Association. This board has been going the entire time we're talking. Thank you very much. You guys are lighting it up. What does that mean? Well, hi, welcome. This must be your first time at Saving Throw because I do this every week. We're an independent channel here at Saving Throw Show. What does that mean? We don't have wealthy financiers. We don't have a bank account in the Cayman Islands that any of us are aware of. No. We are an independent channel, and we run thanks in large part to the support of our audience. You guys out there, if you are enjoying what you're seeing, if you have fun with any of the content that we put up here on Saving Throw and you want us to continue to develop new, better, and brighter things. Turn up the brightness on your monitor, and also consider tipping during the show tonight. It means a lot to us. It helps us pay our bills and keep the lights on, and as a fun side effect, all cash tips and bit cheers over 100 bits go towards unlocking reward tiers, which can have sometimes small, sometimes large, sometimes catastrophic effects on tonight's game or the campaign as a whole. And because this is our season finale, we have an extra special super stretch unlock tier that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. Do give that a look. If you want to see what is on offer tonight, you can enter !unlocks in the chat and follow that link. If you want the tip link, you can enter !tips in the chat and follow that link. And also, remember, if you sub, resub, or are gifted a sub during tonight's show, you can give a point of extra credit, which functions as a limited reroll, to either the study group or to me, the dean. And, you know, we all need it, so we very much appreciate your generosity. Really quickly...
That was a good... I felt like I could have done like a modern dance to that whole like thing you just... your whole spiel.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much to J Matthews 85 and It's a Me Bondo for the resubs. Professor Diet Cola, thank you for the sub. Lady Amago, thank you for gifting a sub. And Half an Unkindness, really cool name, thank you for the sub. Lady Amago, thank you for gifting another sub.
are the other ravens?
Zhao Holmes. Or Joe Wolms, thank you very much for the resub.
Oh, it's Joe Who Limbs.
Oh, that's what it is. Lady Amago, thank you for gifting a sub. Board Thing, thank you for the resub. And Lady Amago, thank you for gifting a sub. Also, Eru the One, thank you for the resub. JM Griffey, thank you for the resub. Smiley the Ogre, thank you for gifting a sub. SF Giants 49er, thank you very much for the tip. Lady Amago, thank you for the bits. Victor Von Doom 2099, thank you very much for the resub. Ghostly Clockwork, thank you for the bits. Local Shrimp, fresh and delicious, thank you for the resub. Simi David 95, thank you for gifting a sub. Erica the Mad, thank you for the bit cheer. And Vampire 54, thank you for the resub. Along with Ghost Hack 159, you also resubbed, and we thank you very much for it. Simi David 95, thank you for gifting a sub. Wow, on the board multiple times, you guys. Puma Man Redux, thank you for the resub. The Bard 1971, thank you for the resub. Fractured Avatar 13, thank you for the resub. SF Giants 49er, thank you for the tip. Simi David 95, thank you for the resub. Simon Pirnkoth and Ghostly Clockwork, thank you guys for the resub. And Obocop and Owen Lean, thank you both for the tip. Also, a big thank you to Erica the Mad for subbing, Simi David 95 for gifting a sub, and ETU Circuit, thank you for resubbing.
Woo!
Thank you.
Guys,
Thank you.
we also are down a Rick Bear tonight, so we are being aided behind the scenes by none other than mod extraordinaire DJ Regular in the chat. So everyone, big ups to DJ Regular. If you see him in the chat, give him a little tip of the hat because he is helping us out big time. We are also being assisted by Dom Zook at the table here, so if he seems a little bit distracted tonight, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's just producer Dom sneaking up for a little bit to check the notifications.
There's two of them.
I will say, if I've said this in chat, a few ground rules, since there's no one working behind the thing and I'm actually in chat a little bit. Don't spoil what the tiers are. I can't see them. I'm not looking at them, so I don't want to know what they are. So don't spoil them. Feel free to talk in vagaries if you want. And then tag DJ Regular if you are, when you sub and you want to give a reroll to either the table or the GM. Or if you are tipping $15 for a toast or more, let DJ Regular know what that toast is just by a whisper, and he will send that on to us so that we can get it going. Only because it's hard for me to bounce back and forth with those, and we're all out of gold toasts, so don't even bother with the gold toasts.
All out of those. Corey D. Don, thank you very much for the resub.
Thank you.
And then also, I just want to note, mystery box cards. There will be a mystery box card drawn between our normal highest tier and our super stretch tier, should we get to that point. So that's just a little secret from me to you. Let's also talk about some people that help, some other people other than just our audience who help make Saving Throw. Okay. A big thank you to Norse Foundry, makers of fine metal dice and also really cool dice trays and many other cool things. Check out their website. You can enter !Norse in the chat and follow that link. If you decide to purchase anything, you can use the promo code SavingThrowShow to save 10% off your order. So definitely take a look, put a wish list together, and see if anything catches your
That is
fancy.
super cool. Dom, can you roll one of those dice over to me?
I just want those.
Or perhaps,
See one.
perhaps you don't want
Yes.
metal dice. Perhaps you don't want anything like metal dice. Maybe you're allergic. Maybe you're a druid. Instead, you want fine wooden products and also some really cool metal ones too, but also really cool fine wooden ones. Very durable. They don't even shatter when you explosively drop them on the table.
Put the die in there.
Oh, yeah.
Check out Elderwood
Oh, boy.
Academy. Elderwood Academy. You can find their website link if you enter !Elderwood in the chat and follow that link. Also, Hero Forge with their Kickstarter for full color minis. Check this out.
hold
1
on.
second.
Dom's
Dom's
gonna
going
do
to
a
do some
camera
camera work.
This is
Very
super
good.
cool.
We have an example of one of Hero Forge's color
Probably should have
color
preset
printed miniatures. Here we go. Wait. There it is. Look at that. So
It's awesome.
this was not painted. This was printed using their new color printing, and it looks pretty great.
It looks really good.
They
actually.
were pretty upfront on their Kickstarter. It is not the exact same as having someone who's very skilled paint your miniature, but it's pretty dang good looking.
It's impressive.
And if you
It's-
don't like painting, like I don't like painting miniatures, you can just get everything customized however you want it, and then just sent to you that way,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. So check out Hero Forge if you are interested at all in customized miniatures or just playing around with a really cool miniature customization interface. You can enter !Hero Forge in the chat.
I have
follow
to
the
say,
link to their
like,
website.
actually seeing one physically, I'm kind of like, that's pretty tight.
It's really tight.
really cool.
I like painting, but I don't like having to paint. So having the option to be like, I'm not worried about painting it, and just being able to buy it like this is pretty.
And the wings have
amazing.
like gradients.
You probably can't
Yeah.
see it exactly as well as we can here, obviously, but yes, there are gradient colors on
Yeah.
these too, which are just really
Wild.
cool.
It
Yeah.
definitely looks
It's really
different
cool.
than having a painted miniature, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's still good.
So anyways, that's our real quick and dirty review of the color printed miniatures. Check them out. And then last but not least, check out BattleBards. You can find them at battlebards.com. They are many things. They're a library of sounds. They are also the Plate Mail Games catalog of audio background tracks, many of which we use here on Wildcards. That's Wes Otis's company, who used to run Black Bag here on Saving Throw. And it's a mixer. It's a soundboard. It's an offline soundboard. It's many, many things.
Can I give a review here of this?
Please do.
Hey, folks, if you need sounds for your games, look no further than Plate Mail Games and then BattleBards. Also, the thing that I like the most about Wes's tracks is he is an audio engineer by trade, and all of his stuff is perfectly mixed. You don't have like really loud things happening over here, and and then your sword fighting is really quiet. So everything is mixed really, really well, and so it really blends together. And I've had a hard time finding sound packages that do that. Everything's always really weird. You have to draw everything with the mixer. His stuff is all really solid, so check it out.
We like Wes's stuff. Definitely do check it out. And Dead Custodian, Peg Jody, Savage Clint, and Knight of Foltis.
Hey.
Hello, welcome, and thank you all for the
Hello.
Do you
resub.
think Peg Jody and Savage Clint have anything to do with? Nah.
No.
Each other, you mean? I don't think so.
They've never met.
All of that having been said, and Erica the Mad, thank you very much for the bit cheer. Students,
What?
as I slowly ramp up to it, class is in session. The T-Boys, thank you very much for the resub. Let's talk about what happened last time on Wildcards. Last time, you all came home from a Sweet Treats run to find that your place had been broken into and Ron was missing. It looked like there had been a struggle in the place, and one thing that tipped you off that something was not right was the presence of a large, crazed, emaciated-looking man who was there. None other than Mike Squire. Yes, from ETU Undeclared, all the way back in the 80s, Mike Squire had escaped from the clutches of the Black Guard with the help of Sylvia, an insider in the mad Nazis' inner group, and had information that you all could use not only to save Ron, but also to put down the threat of the Black Guard and finish what Mike and his friends started so many years ago, all in one fell swoop. It was not easy. You went on a journey of Horcruxy destruction of the various different soul-bound objects that Heimglimmer had stored around Pine Box, but in the end, with the distraction of a magically animated golem that you all helped put together, you were able to destroy Heimglimmer, although at great cost. Mike Squire Squire was forced to take his own life in order to fully untether Heimglimmer from this plane of existence, but in the spirit world, it seems, he was reunited with his friends and might finally find some peace, because, Lord knows, there is not going to be any peace in Pine Box anytime in the near future, and that is where we will jump in tonight. But first, let's hand out some bennies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bennies, I like bennies.
This is our Benny song.
It's Benny time.
Bennies, I like bennies. Something Benny time.
I do not support or condone this. 3 bennies for you, Ron Tagoff.
What are you talking about? We've sung this song every session since Wildcards started.
Calvin Everett Jr. 4 bennies for
Oh,
you.
yeah. I'm cool for school, baby.
Adelaide
This is a
Blackwood.
Mandela effect type thing.
3
where
bennies
he
for
thinks
you.
we've
Hey,
never
can I
done
get
it
an extra?
before.
I'm cursed.
Nope. You, Sawyer.
Yeah.
How many bennies you want?
Just 3.
You got it. And then me, the dean. I get 1 benny for each of you. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them.
Yay,
bennies.
4
You
buddies.
have to subtract 1 because Mike died.
I don't have to do anything. You all need to stop bossing me around when it comes to bennies.
You know,
I'm the Benny boss.
It is funny that at some point, just as a joke, we pretended like we always did this when we were talking out of character, and we've pretty much consistently used that since then.
That's because it's not only fun, an inside joke, it's also surprisingly effective as a way of indicating that you are talking out of character, because it's a weird thing that no one would normally do. Use it at your table, and then tell us how it goes. See how confused you can make your friends. Oh, and I believe there's one other thing we're forgetting for you, Adelaide.
Oh.
Draw!
A card from this deck of cards, and let's
I
see
don't
how
get
cursed
those.
you are.
I don't get those.
Adelaide Blackwood with the cursed hindrance.
take
What
this
will you
top
be
one.
dealing with tonight? Oh no.
A 10 of hearts.
A 10
Nice.
of
High five.
hearts.
Wait.
The character drew the ire of a random antagonist who makes her life hell for the
God
session.
damn it. Last time
This
that...
may be a creature, an organization such as a rival fraternity or sorority, a faculty member, or
part of
even
what it
the
is.
authorities.
Last time a vampire tried to drink me. So...
No, last time a vampire tried to
Gross.
kill all your friends and save you for
drink.
later.
Oh, yeah.
To be a midnight snack.
Not a big deal. It's gonna be fine. Cursed, cursed, cursed. Also, hey guys, before we get going, it looks like some of the esteemed, mature, and grown-up members of the Alumni Association have bought all of you college students some alcohol.
Oh, yeah!
So let's raise your red solo cups
Ron's old
I'm
enough.
confused.
and do some shots. Oh, and Lean bought us a shot. So,
I would be old.
end of the year, finals coming. Please allow me to say what we're all thinking. Sawyer, don't fuck it up.
I can't help it. I just failed last time.
Raise them up and chug. Thank you very much, Owen. Obocop bought us a shot, and here we go. Started in the fall, wanna call them all misfits, but fate hits forthwith. Took the fresh 4 to Fear's door, Blackguard now no more, and what's in store for year 4? We'll raise a cup and take that sup. Need to end this song, cause we went long. Raise them up and chug. Thank you very much, Obocop.
Those should be, like, written down somewhere.
I'm sure Obocop has them written down somewhere.
That's a good one.
Ghost in the Network bought us a shot. Wildcards in space! Maybe?
Space.
Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Ghost in the Network.
For a senior project, we go to space.
Yep, that's a senior capstone. Let's see what space is like for college. Simi David 95. Here's to capping off an unforgettable junior year. Hopefully, with everyone passing their exams. I believe in you, study group. You got this.
Yeah!
Raise them up and chug! Thanks very much to Simi David 95. Vampire 54 bought us a shot. As a longtime fan, the entire table is loved. I hope you go out and slay whatever demons you need to tonight, be they tests or other things. Either way, know that the alumni are with you.
Yeah.
Raise them up
you.
and chug! Thank you very much, Vampire 54. Simon Pierncott bought us a shot. Raven fans, unite! Let's hear it for the finale. Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Simon Pierncott.
Ravens, fans unite.
Fans unite.
We don't have time for that.
Oh.
That song takes a long time to sing. Ozark Howler bought us a shot. End of year haiku. Another year done. Now trouble truly begins. Good luck on finals. Raise them up and chug. Thank you very much. We don't have time to count all the syllables, but I'm just going to assume that you did a great job.
Elegant.
At first, I thought the raise 'em up was part of it. I was like, that's gone too long.
It's not. No, I ruined it with my stuff. Dr. Egan, 55. Thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
Dr. Reagan.
And I like Dragon.
Dragon is how I thought. It was
SF Giants 49er bought us a shot. What? It's the season finale. Time flies with your show. Have a great finale. Raise them up
Thank you.
and chug. Thank you very much, SF Giants 49er. And also, who diggity? Let's hand out some points of extra credit.
okay.
Oh, that's right. It's February now.
What does that mean?
That means the subs have come back in. Here come the subs. Don't worry, you guys won't need this.
Here comes the sub.
Dootin'
Here
doo
comes
doo.
the sub.
Ghostly Clockwork would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Woo!
Simi David 95 would like to give 2 points of extra credit to the table.
Oh boy!
Some Red Shirt would like to give one point of extra credit to the table.
Oh yeah!
Fractured Avatar 13 would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Woo!
The Bard 1971 would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Yeah!
Ghost Tack 159 would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Yay!
Dang.
We need it.
Puma Man Redux would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Thank you.
Yay!
I mean, all right.
Vampire 54 would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Thank you.
Yay!
Victor Von Doom 2099 would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Woo. Yes, this is
Local Shrimp would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Woo! Come on, let's give some to the dean.
Eru
I know
one.
we gave Garav crap last time, but
No.
you
Yeah.
can give it to the
Don't-
dean.
yeah, give it to the dean.
Eru the One.
He doesn't need it.
Eru the One would like to give 1 point of extra credit
I love that name, by the way.
to me, the Dean.
Yay!
Yay!
Lean!
Dean.
J.M. Griffey would like to give a point of extra credit to me, the Dean.
Yay!
It's Me Bondo would like to give 2 points of extra credit to me, the Dean.
Yay!
All right, let's not get carried away.
Ghost in the Network would like to give 1 point of extra credit to me, the Dean.
Yay!
Corey D. Don would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Yay!
Thank you.
I just want to point out Vampire 54 actually gave 4 to the table.
Oh.
3 subs.
Okay, well then there's
more.
the 3 more for Vampire 54. Thank you very much.
Dean-a-leen, 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 dean-a-leen.
Those were for us.
Corey D. Don to
No, I
the
missed
table.
all of them.
Ghostly Clockwork would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table. Peg Jody would like to give a point of extra credit to the table, and to shake things up, Savage Clint would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Aw.
Dead Custodian would like to give a point of extra credit to the table. The T-Boys? Yeah, that's going to be a point of extra credit to the table.
Oh yeah!
Knight of Fultus would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Yay!
Go.
If someone was gifted a sub and they extended their own sub, do they get 2
Yes.
points of extra credit?
Yes.
All right, well in that case, Griffin88 would like to give 2 points of extra credit to the table.
Oh
Because
yeah!
it's awesome that you got a gifted sub, that's great, and then you decided to extend it on your own. That's awesome.
Yes.
think that's
We
the-
want to support that.
That's a combo, right?
Thank you very much for
combo.
that.
It's a long
Yeah,
combo
yeah.
for sure.
Also, folks,
Okay.
we've unlocked some things from our reward tiers
What
already.
have
We've unrocked.
What is it?
Unwrapped? I don't know what I was trying to say.
We rock too hard. We've got to unrock.
We've unrocked!
Whoa! We've unrocked.
What we actually did was unlock the first reward tier. And it's called a pop quiz.
Oh,
you guys
oh
know
God.
how this one goes,
Yeah,
right?
we do.
I'm going to ask each of you, when it's time to take your finals, a trivia question pertinent to your major study.
my God.
As the college years have gotten harder, so too have these trivia questions.
Oh, no.
Answer it correctly and get a +1 to your scholastics roll when it's time to take your finals. Answer it incorrectly and get a -1 to your scholastics
I'm gonna fail this and
roll
have
when
like a
it's time to take your
-6.
finals. Thank you very much,
hard.
Alumni Association. Hey, it doesn't really count as a degree unless they earn it. Blue Buddha X, thank you very much for the bits. And hey, look, we've also unlocked a draw.
Have draw. I already have a
tricked
degree.
you.
Really late.
And it's a good thing I did, because I think that's the only thing that awarded you this draw.
Oh.
Adelaide Blackwood, draw.
You did it, Megan, for the first time ever.
Yeah.
I've already announced it like too much. It would be weird if I took it back at this
Man,
point.
I don't know what you would do.
What'd you get?
Second wind.
We keep getting that one.
Your hero instantly recovers up
Pretty good.
to 2
Yeah.
wounds and all fatigue sustained in this combat. If shaken, he is unshaken now as well. Yes.
Totally. It's like definitely one of the most practical ones.
That is a pretty good one.
in a world where you don't have like healers.
I also want to say that we have been able to
like wizards.
make this accredited. So if we actually pass our exams, we actually do get those degrees.
Oh, neat.
Wonderful.
We do?
What if I already got the
something.
degree?
I could probably do way more
no,
with this
double
degree than
degree.
my degree.
Double major, man.
We have also unlocked the Conviction of Youth.
Youth!
And tonight's Conviction of Youth will be going to the person feeling the most convicted about their youthful vim and vigorness. That would be Runtagoth Stevens.
Wow.
You can add that D6 of conviction to any one roll that you
Looking
make
real
tonight.
youthy, baby.
Gotta hide.
Also, we've unlocked a cheat token.
Cheat.
The cheat token. That's right. Everyone's favorite tool that you can use at any point to get a hint or a clue from me, the dean, about what's going on in tonight's game. Or if you want to be a snooze fest, use it as a table Benny to save your butts again. That's out there.
Okay, let's use it.
Snooze.
What happened to
Let's use it right
Jackson?
away. Hint, you want a hint or a clue about what happened to Jackson?
No.
You don't want to use it right away?
I don't want to use it. I'm joking.
That's good, because it'd be very disappointing.
We can't make those cards.
And I just remembered.
Thank you.
Simi David 95, thank you very much.
Thank you,
for the
Simi
tip.
David.
And also Griffin 88, thank you very much for the bits.
Thank you for
the
the
bits.
video too, David.
Aw, yeah. Wait, there's something I forgot.
What did you forget
Andy
though?
Griffin.
I forgot that Sawyer was still wounded at the end
Yes.
of the last episode.
So,
and that means
A little bit behind the scenes because we did this after we finished off the last one because
That's
we just
correct.
wanted to finish stuff up. We had Megan's character, who is the one who has the healing skill, roll to try and heal everybody and use up her extra bennies and stuff for that. And failed on Sawyer. So Sawyer still has a wound. So if it's less than 5 days, I guess. Yeah, we just did we just recorded a healing Savage 60 seconds.
we did. It is every 5 days you get to make a natural healing roll.
Okay.
Which we will do at the very beginning of this session.
right.
Mallet Master, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
And it looks like LA-born, Texas-raised, Louisiana-born,
Mallet
Texas-raised, that is. Would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the players.
Yay!
Oh, there you go.
Those two look like they're on Dean's side, but they're not really.
Well, I don't. All of mine are back here.
Yeah.
so-
They're
it's-
way you can't see them.
Don't
There's no
worry
way you
about
can
it.
see
I'll
them.
do
Okay,
it.
you put it there. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Now we have everything all lined up. So, folks, what do you say we go ahead and jump on in? It has been a couple weeks since the events of your last encounter with the Blackguard.
Okay.
And the school year is coming to a fevered crescendo of a close. Sawyer, would you like to give us a vigor roll to see how your wounds healed up
Yeah.
over the time period? So that's going to be minus your wound, obviously.
Okay. So rolling on vigor. I aced it.
He aced it.
So after 5 days of going around with a bullet wound, or no, it was a stab wound this time.
I believe it was.
Yeah, a stab
It's so
wound
hard
that
to keep everyone's wounds straight.
kept reopening and bleeding all over the place. Sawyer was finally able to get it to calm down, and now he's okay.
You should just jammed yourself with hot metal like I did.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
Worked great.
Definitely jam yourself with hot metal. All right, so you're all healed up?
Seems like it.
That's great. Because this week is finals. On Friday, it's finals. And today, it's Thursday.
Shit.
Sawyer,
Really snuck up on us.
you are in the K-True office working on your project when all of a sudden, from across the room, you hear something that you didn't expect to hear. Sawyer,
Yeah, Lena?
can I see you in my office, please, for a moment? There's something we need to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
And she stares at you and then turns and walks into the office as a bunch of other students sitting there and working go,
really?
Sawyer rolls his eyes and gets up and walks over to the office.
Okay, so you come into the office and you see Lena standing by her editor-in-chief desk. Close the door behind you, please. Close the door.
Yeah.
She pulls out her phone and puts it on the desk. Sorry, I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to play a little soothing sound. It kind of helps ease my mind when I'm feeling as agitated as I am right now. Because I need to talk to you about a lot. And she opens up a white noise app on her phone. And the sound begins to come out from it very loudly. Okay, All right, listen, come in close. Come here. I don't have long to talk to you, okay? I think that they can hear everything that happens in this office, but I want you to know I'm about to graduate, okay? Once my finals are done tomorrow, I'm out of here. I'm home free. You've got another year here, all right? Listen, I didn't want to stop all the things that you were doing in the paper, okay? I know that you and the others are doing stuff behind my back, whatever, that's fine, but I want to warn you, whatever you're doing, it's dangerous. Okay? I was trying to help you. Listen, I was with you. I wanted you to run your thing. No, shut up. We don't have time.
Okay.
No, listen. I wanted you to run your expose. However, as soon as I was getting ready to put it up on the website, I got just a note from somebody, a random email, an anonymous one that said I shouldn't make that go live or else something could happen to my tuition. And I thought it was just a random little nothing joke. But as soon as I did host the video on the site, I got a notification from the bursar's office that my scholarship, there'd been a problem with it and it was going to be revoked for the rest of the year. All right? My parents can't afford to put me through college, so I took it down. And as soon as I took it down, it looked like everything cleared up. And I was like, maybe it's a coincidence. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Maybe it's just a coincidence. So I was gonna do it again. I was gonna put something else that you put up on the site. As soon as I did, all I got, same email address, no information, no nothing. Just a picture of my little brother. Just a picture of my little brother in our living room, watching TV from the window outside. And Sawyer, I can't risk anything like that. So I took it down, and nothing happened. Okay? Now, I know what you think of me, and you're 100% right, too. I'm a total sellout.
No.
But listen, I want you to be safe, all right? I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna have Pine Box, Texas in my rearview mirror forever.
Lena, look, I'll try and be quick, but I'm sorry. I didn't know that happened. Look, I knew this was dangerous getting into it. I didn't think it would pull you in the same way.
There's a knock on the door of her office all of a sudden. Just a minute, 1 second. I'm not finished bitching out Sawyer. All right, listen, we have to go. But I just wanted you to know, be careful, Sawyer. Be careful.
Look, I'm deeper in this than you might know.
And she stops the white noise machine and says, that's right. And before you think of publishing any more tripe like that, and on my channel, you better think twice. Now get out of my office.
Fine! Jesus, I don't even know why I keep doing things here. I'm glad you're graduating. And Sawyer will turn and open the door and slam it as he goes out.
And as you stalk off, Lena opens the door and says, don't slam my door, and then slams the door behind you.
Ooh.
Sawyer is smiling a little bit because, like, obviously this means that somebody he thought was super against him was only acting rationally, but he tries to keep up kind of like an angry look as he goes back down to his place where he was working and just sort of sits there.
All right.
Fucking
Dirtilus, thank you very much for the resub.
Thank you.
This is my question. And this is for the two people who party the hardiest.
Hey.
The Thursday night before finals, would you go out and party?
Nope. Fuck yeah, I would. Yeah. I would.
Party.
Okay,
I think Ron and Adelaide win it.
I know it's a hindrance, but I still feel like at this stage,
It is
Sawyer,
a minor
It is
hindrance.
a minor hindrance.
It is a
I
minor
still feel
hindrance.
like Sawyer would
What?
have the sense not to go out and party right now.
I am inclined to agree
Is
with
that fair?
Sawyer.
That's
I think
fair,
that
right?
is fair.
But I will also say that Calvin is pretty convincing.
Sawyer
Is on double secret
expelled
mega super
if he
probation.
failed. He's just out of the school if he goes out partying.
Fine.
So I will not make Sawyer roll, nor will I make you roll if you don't want to. After all, what better party than the party that happens the Friday night after finals are done?
I mean, yeah, that's the one everybody goes to.
That being said,
So I will allow you both to decide whether or not you want to make your party hardy roll before you take your finals.
now wait. I'm willing to party hardy if it can count as a burnout option, because one of the possibilities for burnout that you can do, which is an option in ETU we haven't used a whole lot.
That's correct.
But if you're having a hard time passing your finals, you can do burnout, which lets you basically like roll on a chart of options to do things that will like help you with your exam. And one of them is to have a party to let off steam in some way. If that can count as a burnout, I will take the risk and roll party hardy.
It would not count as a burnout.
Then I won't go.
Okay.
I'm good too.
All right.
I'll do it.
Ron Stevens, you decide what better time to get drunk for the first time on purpose than the night before my junior year finals. No.
After Ron was forced to drink some whiskey at the pirate bar, not a pirate
real
bar,
sorry
biker
about
bar.
that. I'm really sorry.
Hold on, though, really quickly before we continue. Mallet Master bought us a shot, just to get us in the partying spirit. Can we please draw? Not get into any more draw. Life-threatening draw situations this draw semester. Raise them up and draw. Raise them up and chug.
Draw.
Thank you very much, Mallet Master. Also, we've unlocked a draw.
Draw.
Nice! Got her!
I beat Megan.
Is that on purpose?
Give her
that one, no.
Thank you very much, guys. Hey, Calvin Everett Jr.
Huh, me?
Draw
Okay.
from the official Savage
Take a
Worlds
new one.
adventure deck.
I really want to. Riled up. Your hero causes +2 damage for each wound he has in this encounter. Wounds count whether they were suffered previously or after this card is played. So I guess you get stronger as you get more hurt.
Yeah, you Hulk out.
Nice.
Pretty cool,
It is pretty
but
cool.
also kind of scary.
You know what else is cool? Dirtilus just gave a point of extra credit to me, the Dean. Thank you very much. All right, well, if you guys aren't going to party, then I guess it's time for finals.
Oh my god.
Let's
Yeah,
do
we're
it.
doing it now.
We're doing it now.
Hell yes!
no.
That's awesome because then the story will. It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Here we go, guys.
I died trying to activate that fighting you.
This?
Yeah.
Pop quiz. Who would like to take their final first?
Oh,
I
boy.
can do it.
Adelaide Blackwood, English major. What is the meaning of the word enervate? Is it A, the quality of affording easy familiarity and sociability? B, meet to select a candidate or promote a policy? C, surrender under agreed conditions? D, weaken mentally or morally? Or E, the quality of being honest and straightforward?
That was a lot to follow.
Would you like me to read them again?
Yeah, so wait.
Griffin of Falcon Hollow, thank you very much
you.
for the tip. It's finals time here on ETU, and Adelaide Blackwood's up first. Adelaide, what is the meaning of the word enervate? A, the quality of affording easy familiarity and sociability. B, meet to select a candidate or promote a policy. C, surrender under agreed conditions. D, weaken mentally or morally. Or E, the quality of being honest and straightforward.
I think it's A, but
Is that your
no
final answer?
Yeah.
A is incorrect, Adelaide. The correct definition was weaken mentally or morally. Adelaide, you will be going into these finals with a -1 to your scholastics. Ghost hunting does take its toll on
was-
one's academic career.
Trying to guess in the way the word innervate sounds like a verb to me almost.
Yep.
So
Well, it was a good English major try. You gave it the old college try, but you got the old college. So, go ahead and roll for your final exams. It is junior year, so that means you are rolling your scholastics at a penalty of -2, I believe. Yes, -2. So -3 altogether for you, Adelaide. Let's see how you do on your finals.
-3 you said?
Yes.
I got a 6.
You got a 6. Roll 2d6 and write that number down, but don't tell me now. Dirtilus, thank you very much for the cheer.
Dang, thank you.
Write that down. Who would like to take their final next?
I shall go next.
Calvin Everett Jr., film studies major. Motion pictures are a series of still images run through a projector at a certain rate.
True, got it.
The human brain takes those and reconstructs them as a single moving image. What is the term used to refer to the way in which the human brain prevents the viewer from seeing the dark spaces between film frames? Is it A, sliding strobe vision, B, flicker vision, C, vision melt, or D, persistence of vision?
Oh my god. Can I get those choices again?
A, sliding strobe vision.
Okay.
B, flicker vision. C, vision melt. Or D, persistence of vision.
I think I'm gonna go with flicker vision.
Flicker vision. B, is that your final answer?
No, it's D. It's D. I changed to D. Final answer.
Final answer D?
Yeah.
D is correct!
Yeah! I knew that one, and I was like, oh no!
Excellent
I hope our
last minute
faces didn't
change
just give it
there,
away.
No,
Calvin
you didn't. No,
Jr.
I wasn't even looking. I was just.
You will be rocking your finals with a +1 to your scholastics roll. Somehow, you are just a sponge for information on film studies, and despite everything you've been through this semester, this year even, you're ready to roll. So
Cool.
give us your scholastics roll. You're at a -2, but with the +1, your penalty is only -1, plus any other penalties or minuses that you individually may have to your scholastics.
This is essentially my major skill, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I have not raised this. What a dumb move.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Well, that's 2 twos.
2 minus 1 is a 1. That would be a failure. You need a 4 or better to succeed in Savage Worlds. Would you like to use a point of extra credit to reroll?
Yes, I would.
All right. Only one of those per roll.
Let's try this one more time.
Well,
Oh.
it's a 1 and a 2. That was almost dramatically worse. It's going to have to be Benny's now if you want to keep going.
If this decreases any further, it will be the worst outcome possible. I'll pull a Sawyer, as all the kids say.
Yeah. Everyone's saying that.
All those kids.
He did.
Wow, I got 2 threes.
Oh no!
Yeah, -1 is a 2. Still not enough. Another Benny to re-roll your scholastics. Oh.
Probably safe to drain all our bennies on
What happens if I fail
finale.
this?
What happens if you fail this? You get
I
a
get-
-2 penalty to until your next scholastics test. Which, just a heads up, guys, the penalty for your exam senior year is a -4. So you'd be rocking a -6 to your scholastics rolls next year.
All right, but I can't use all my bennies.
School wasn't this hard. School's not.
In
Disagree.
fairness, we were drama majors.
I got an ace.
Oh, he
There you
aced
go.
and he got a 1
And
on
I
the
got a
other
1.
guy.
Oh, God. So 8 minus 2.
-1
Yeah. -1.
is a 7.
Oh, yeah, cool, yeah.
That is
I
a
did it.
success. Roll 2d6 and write down the number. Don't tell me what it is.
Okie dokie.
Who would like to take their finals next? So far, so good, everybody. Everyone's doing great.
I'll go.
Ron Tagath Stevens.
Yeah.
Anthropology major.
Yeah.
Which of the following is not a specialty of biological anthropology? Is it A, human biology, B, paleoanthropology, C, primatology, D, ethnology, or E, all of the above are specialties of physical anthropology?
Why does he get an E? Why did you get an E? I'm so sorry.
Do you need that again?
Yeah.
Which of the following is not a specialty of biological anthropology? And I apologize in advance, but it's very difficult to find questions on anthropology that are not super easy or really hard.
That makes sense.
Which of the following is not a specialty of biological anthropology? A, human biology, B, paleoanthropology, C, primatology, D, ethnology, or E, all of the above are specialties of physical anthropology? Reading this one out loud, it sounds way more ridiculous than it did when I was reading it in my head.
Like, this sounds
Yikes.
like a legit question.
Good luck, Ron.
That you would get into college. Like, this is well done.
Primatology.
Primatology, C, is that your final answer?
Yes.
C is incorrect. No! I'm sorry, Ron Stevens.
was it-
Ethnology was the
that was
one
my
we
guess.
were
That
looking
was my
for.
guess too.
Ethnology, Ron Stevens. You will be heading into these exams with a -1 to your scholastics. Turns out, being mind-controlled and abducted and almost sacrificed 2 times in 1 school year, not super great for your mental state.
What is ethnology anyway?
I do not know
Study
that.
of
I'm not
corn
an
gas?
anthropology
plants.
major. No,
What?
that's botany.
Yeah.
Oh.
I bet it has something to do with like how people define ethnic groups.
Make your
You know?
scholastics roll at a -3,
Come on, Ron.
unless you have other penalties or bonuses. -3 it is then.
That's why I was thinking it wasn't physical.
That is a 0. You have a 0.
I will use it.
Extra credit to re-roll.
Come on, Ron.
5 minus 3 is a 2. Not quite enough, Ron
That
Stevens.
3 is brutal.
Don't forget, you do have the conviction
I
of
do.
youth.
Oh,
do.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. I mean, you're better off
I'll
using
use that. I'll use that now.
Yeah.
Conviction
So-
of youth.
That makes sense.
Watchers, this is a trick Jordan does where he gets us to use all our resources
Dang it.
right at the beginning.
He rolls
Of a
a
brutal
1 on the conviction of youth, which only gets you a 3. However, if you do use this, you get to re-roll all the dice.
Yeah,
Fair is fair.
It's worth it.
All of the dice, all of the dice.
Nice. Yeah.
Aced it.
Yeah.
It's that youth.
Super nailed it.
Aced it.
Can you get a billion?
16
I
minus
mean,
3.
13?
13.
That sounds like a success with a raise to me. Will you roll 2d6 twice and record both numbers, please? I don't need to know them now. Sawyer, that means you are last but not least, and
Sawyer.
it's time for
Sawyer.
your
Sawyer.
journalism final.
In retrospect, I should have made Sawyer a computer science major.
Maybe.
Too easy.
Sawyer, you are already on academic probation.
Yeah.
And this has been a trend of late. You have already been warned by one of your professors. Should you fail this final, it is all but guaranteed that you will be expelled from East Texas University. Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to write down one thing real quick.
What are you writing down?
I'm just writing down something.
What is
Okay. Are you ready for your question, Sawyer?
Yes.
The editor designated as the reader's representative to the news organization is called A. Ombudsman, B. Insider, C. Repper, or D. Publisher. The editor designated as the reader's representative to the news organization is called A. Ombudsman, B. Insider, C. Repper, or D. Publisher. RJ Canuck, thank you very much for the gifted subs.
Why do I
Oh,
know the ones
no.
for other people's opinions?
You know this one?
I don't know this one.
Is it this one?
Give me the options one more time.
A. Ombudsman, B. Insider, C. Repper,
Repper.
or D. Publisher. Adelaide got so disheartened she just left.
She can't watch this
Yeah,
travesty.
she can't. This is-
Ah.
Adelaide, bring some snack.
Okay.
Have a pizza?
Crap. I feel like I should know what ombudsman means because I've heard it used many times, but I don't.
TikTok Sawyer.
Okay.
I mean, I say he has at least as much time as an actual final would be.
Hey, I've got an idea. There is a clue token on the table, isn't there?
Oh. No, don't. Come on, you know this.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you. No,
I don't
then
know it
use
at all.
Then use it if you really feel like you need it.
Can I,
Wow.
like, take a 50-50?
You want to take a 50-50 using the clue token?
Yeah.
Way
way too much.
candy.
Or even just eliminate
That's
one.
great.
I don't know, however much you think is fair.
I will eliminate 2 of them
Okay.
for you. You want to spend the clue token?
Is that okay, guys?
You got it, buddy.
Clue token spent to use your 50-50. I love how we're just playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire for your finals.
Phone a friend. I'll
Is
switch the
it
internet.
A, Ombudsman, or C, Repper?
I'm gonna go with ombudsman.
Is that your final
I've
answer?
never heard of repper. Yes.
A is correct.
Okay.
Is that word used for a go-between?
I guess.
It must be because I know ombudsman
Woo!
differently.
All right, so Sawyer, you get a +1 on your finals.
Which puts me on the same level as anyone who failed this question.
That's correct. You will be rolling at a -3
Hot damn.
for your scholastics. Sawyer,
Could have been worse.
let's see how you did on those finals.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew the answer to everyone else's except for mine. That's
I didn't know
dumb.
any of these.
This is for all the marbles. Definitely don't crit fail it.
Don't say that.
He crit failed.
All right, that's a fail so far. I rolled a 5, and I need to ace
Yeah.
to make it.
You do.
Ace or bust.
Extra credit to reroll?
Yep.
What if you just said no?
Oh God. I saw just a 1 first, and I was like, no, this can't happen.
It's a 1 and a 5.
Yep, let's do it.
A Benny to reroll.
Come on, Sawyer.
Oh, I'm still not there. Okay.
A Benny to
Okay.
reroll.
All right, come on. Woo! Oh no, it's a 4 to 1.
Last Benny. Come
All
on.
right, last Benny.
You gotta go for it.
Oh my God.
Last Benny to reroll.
Sawyer, come on, man.
Griffin 88, thank you very
Come on,
much.
Sawyer,
for the bits.
listen, Sawyer. If you fail this exam, you can't come to that party tomorrow night. Like, you can't go. I cannot be seen with you if you fail this exam.
Wow.
All right, come on, just ace. Ace this time. That's not it. Ah, fuck.
What was your
Wait,
highest?
that's outside of the thing.
Oh, come on.
I've been counting outside.
What was your highest result?
My
Sawyer?
highest result
5.
was a 2
A 2.
because I rolled a 5 and it had -3.
That was too short of what you needed. You take this test, and Sawyer, you can just tell you don't know the information
Oh my God.
on this test.
Oh, I used all my fucking bennies.
You turn it in to your TA, and your TA goes, thank you. You don't look super confident.
Yeah, well, guess that's how it goes sometimes.
Okay, what was your name again?
Josh Sawyer.
Josh. Sawyer. Oh, Sawyer. I have a note. Hold on. Calvin, can you just read me what that says that I wrote down earlier and have not touched since then?
Glenn Mack grants +2 if needed.
I have a note from the professor. Something about another professor said that you've like gone above and beyond this semester, like done exceptional, like extra credit work or whatever. Basically, dude, he like pulled some strings for you. I don't know what you did for this guy, but congratulations, you passed your test.
Oh my god! Ah! Yes! Yes!
Wow.
It's the least he can do for making them fight alligators
Yeah, it's pretty true. Yeah.
in a lake.
I forgot we did agree to that. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes, question.
I want extra credit.
No.
I also helped.
So, Sawyer, will you roll 2d6 for me?
Yes.
He likes extra credit.
And notate that number.
That's a 3.
Well, don't tell me. Just notate it.
Notate it. Now we all
okay.
know.
Well, the surprise is ruined. Congratulations, students. Through no fault of your own, you all successfully completed your junior year finals. You know what that means. Friday night, epic party time.
Woo woo!
Also, well, first let's get those party hardy rolls.
Yeah.
No, that tracks. That.
Now, yeah. Sawyer would definitely get blitzed after that.
Figure roll at a -2 to see if you're hungover after partying all night.
Oh yeah, aced it on the 8.
Nice job.
I got a 9, 8, 7. So
Now your rolls are like, yeah, great.
sure, we can do it now.
Hell yeah, I aced 2.
Nothing important's on the line.
I aced
Double
again.
ace.
I'm really good at this. 13, baby.
Just know that
11.
of late you guys have not been super great
No,
at this. But hey,
no.
listen, you passed your finals and you passed through a night of hard partying without having a killer hangover the next morning. So congratulations, everyone. Erica the Mad and Simi David 95, thank you very much.
Thank you all.
For the tips. You know what? I'm getting so excited. I'm so into it. Everyone raise your red solo cups.
Okay.
Griffin and Falcon Hollow bought us a shot to these halcyon bygone days. Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Griffin of Falcon Hollow. Also, Slow Runner would like to give a point of extra credit to the table.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Also, we have unlocked the second to last normal reward tier, which is called Total Barrett.
Oh, cool.
Thank you very much, Alumni Association. Perhaps we'll see what that means
all
very
become
shortly.
That is the
Guys, you passed your finals. Only one thing left to do. Meet up with Glenn Mack for the celebratory brunch at the Faculty Club that he promised all of you. The Faculty Club is an on-campus dining establishment that is very swanky and is reserved solely for members of the faculty and their invited guests. As Glenn Mack's invited guests, you all are going to get access to the legendary, the mythical Faculty Club weekend brunch. We're talking bottomless mimosas. We're talking make your own pancakes or waffle station.
Waffles too?
We're talking about an array of toppings for those waffles or pancakes.
waffles.
Including,
Waffles.
yeah, the Belgian ones. Including other cereals
Ooh.
or another pancake.
Oh yeah.
Lots of
Wait,
really cool
Are
stuff.
they the little tiny box cereals?
Yes,
And you can put the milk inside of them?
correct.
Wow.
And not only that, it's a jackets-only establishment. Jackets or fancy evening wear for the ladies. So you guys get to wake up on a Saturday morning after a party and go have brunch with a professor.
Yeah!
Doesn't that sound fun?
Yes, I'm actually really excited about that.
All right. Well, great job, guys.
Got Bloody Marys, right?
Yeah, they got Bloody Marys, man. It's a brunch.
Legit, Bloody Marys are like the best hangover.
I don't think you want to drink a Bloody Mary in pint box.
Yeah.
Why?
Fair point.
Probably.
I want to drink a Bloody Mary anywhere someone is offering me a Bloody Mary.
Could have actual blood.
Right
money.
about that.
Blood money.
What if, what if the bar had a mirror and you're like, "Can I have a Bloody Mary?" And the guy was like, "What? A Bloody Mary? What? A Bloody? Oh,
Got me again.
Murdered me again.
Captain Me Gordon, thank you very much for the tip. So,
Thank you.
You all wake up on a Saturday morning, put on your whatever is the best outfit that you have that can qualify to get you into the faculty
nice
club,
ETU hoodie."
God damn it.
and you head over.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. All right. So you guys walk over to the building. You've seen this. It's kind of tucked away back behind the trees over in the kind of administrative office area of campus, but it looks really nice. It's one of those buildings that looks like it has a lot of history, even though you can tell it's a relatively new building. It's got like really nice columns and a lot of like really shiny wood paneling on the interiors, or at least the bits you can see through the windows. The red velvet curtains are almost always drawn. This is the faculty club after all. As you guys are heading over there, what are you all wearing? It's not a creepy question. I'm just curious.
Well, that was a joke. I have a dress that's purple
A purple dress. Well,
and sparkly.
this is definitely the right place to wear
It
that.
sparkles. It's actually way too dressy for this. It's not like cocktail dressy. It's like prom
It's like a
dressy.
full-length dress. Yeah, that's basically all you had. All right. So you're
Also,
wearing
she just really liked it.
you're wearing a prom dress. Sawyer, what are you rocking?
It's modern.
Sawyer actually has a decent amount of like clothes that fit this sort of situation. He likes to get like blazers and suit jackets and stuff like that.
From thrift stores or from retail shops?
A mix. He likes to do the thrifting thing.
And you know he has one of those crushed velvet, like,
He likes to buy like suit. Yeah. He likes to like buy
would just say my
suit
purple
pieces
backpack.
on eBay and then get them tailored,
Okay.
which is not that expensive to do.
Well, what is he wearing today?
So today he's wearing a blazer that's like a sort of casual blazer and a vest with a is this like a tie establishment?
It's a jackets establishment.
So
That's all you've been told.
okay,
Jackets required.
then he'll wear a vest and a tie with like the jacket and sort of casual but nice pants, like
Okay.
khakis.
Okay. How about over here? What are you guys rocking?
Calvin's wearing a sport coat, like a white sport coat with a black button down underneath and some nice gray pants and some very nice dress shoes.
Okay. All right.
Maybe a pink carnation to go along with that white sport.
No.
Sounds pretty spiffy. And Ron?
Can I borrow a jacket?
Yeah.
Great. So Ron has a slightly ill-fitting
No way that fits.
jacket.
You're wearing one of
No way.
Sawyer's
Definitely
jackets?
gonna not be broad enough for
Yeah,
you.
no. It's like his arms are kind of perpetually like this because the shoulders are just way too tight. And when he like lifts up his arms, like the sleeves come back like this. But it's a jacket, and he's got a nice polo shirt underneath that.
Okay. So as you guys head up to the to the place, looking various degrees of spiffy and or just kind of like threadbare. Victor Von Doom 2099. Thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
You are greeted by a familiar face. Hey, what's up, guys? Listen. I just want to say it's been really cool living across the street from you guys. At first I thought it was going to be weird because, I didn't get to hang out anymore like we used to back when we were all, close buds and whatnot. But I heard that you all, did great on your tests. I aced mine. I know. No. I know.
Hey, that's
I
great, man.
aced them.
Nice, that's fucking dope.
And, even though you guys told me that you were, doing, some sort of brunch at the faculty club with that professor that you hang out with, which is really weird because he's, way older than all of you, and I wasn't invited, which is also cool because I don't know him and I don't really get to do all the stuff that you get to do. I just wanted to stop by and just let you guys know that I'm so glad that you graduated and it should be happening now. And as that happens, the sprinkler heads pop up from the ground around the faculty club and start spurting out some sort of thick, dark brown liquid that just squirts all over all of you guys. Oh my god! You just got maple syrup!
What the
Turn
fuck?
over, Barrett!
I'm gonna fucking kill you, Barrett. What the fuck, man?
And Barrett takes
my
off
God.
running. See you chumps next year!
Can we just kill him and say he was a vampire and that we had to do it? There was no choice. Is that allowed?
So,
Really funny.
you guys are covered in sticky, sprinkler-launched maple syrup. It smells very heavily of maple syrup, which is ordinarily a good smell unless you can't escape it and it crawls up your nostrils and takes roost in your brain, which it has. Also, all of your nice outfits are ruined and you guys are covered in sticky syrup. What would you like to do?
Sorry about your coat.
That's okay. I think it tore a little bit anyway.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Do we have
That's why I
time
have
to
more-
go back to the house and change, or
You absolutely don't. In fact, you're already 5 minutes late.
Okay, let's just go and tell Glenn Mac what happened. And maybe we can sit in a room to the side so we don't embarrass anybody.
I'm not going to that place looking like this. What are you talking about?
Well, we have to. We can't just not go.
Yeah, we got phones. Just text them.
to Barrett's credit, it actually probably took him a fair bit of coordination to actually get maple syrup into the sprinklers.
I don't
he had
care.
to know somebody for that,
he gets
right?
no
Didn't
credit.
get syrup in that. That's damn. Yeah, he's
gonna
getting
call
pretty good. That's a real. That's a real prank, right?
Yeah, I admit that one is a little more coordinated than I'm used to from him.
Hello, Miss Blackwood, are you almost here?
Well, we're outside.
Oh, great. Then come on inside. I'm in a table by the window.
Hey, I'm just gonna send him a text and say we're covered in syrup.
You wait a moment, and you see the bubbles pop up for Glenn Mac's phone, and you get a text that says, I don't know what that means. Please come inside. I need you inside.
There was a prank, and we were literally
think we should-
drenched in syrup.
Just, we're not going to get another chance to get into the faculty lounge.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just go.
If they kick us out, they kick us out.
Listen, we can put the waffles, and then eat them.
Otherwise, we can tell them that
Actually,
it's
no.
like a weird new student cologne thing that we've all been trying.
They're not stupid.
They might be.
They're not stupid. They're humans. So let's go
Could be
inside.
stupid.
Humans are pretty stupid, but they ain't that stupid. All right.
So you guys are going inside? Hold on. Sorry. Just trying to find something in my
But how
secret
did he
pile of
get into
things.
the sprinklers? Like there's got to be.
He would have
Yeah.
had to have tapped into a pipe somewhere.
Well, just
Not to
the
mention-
pressure that would have had to push maple syrup.
He probably just
He
knows
must have
somebody.
cut it with water. He must have lowered the viscosity
Can't
somehow.
mix syrup.
Ignore me.
Water,
Keep
man.
talking
That's
about
just
how
gonna-
Barrett did that.
That's not gonna work great.
Do you think he did a test run of the whole thing to see if it worked?
That was so timed pretty well. I was like, he's gonna press a button, nothing's gonna
Out
happen.
in the quad, there's a swath of grass that's just dead, and it's just been stinking, and all of the animals have been eating it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So you think
I have.
Barrett
No,
ruined
there they
the
are.
plot?
Jesus.
I think so.
Just because that was that's been dead for a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay, skip. You go inside.
Oh,
Found what I was looking for. You go inside.
we can keep this up.
Over here. They're with me. Students, we're kidding about the syrup, but finals time. Boys will be boys, girls will be girls,
YouTube pranks.
children will be children. Over here. Everyone give me a notice roll as you walk over to the
Can I
table.
use the one that I actually already did?
You can. If you already made your roll earlier when I asked for it, you can use that roll.
I did, and I forgot what it was.
I'm a very high
Look at my
did not
dice.
Aced
forget.
it. I know that much.
I had aced it, but now I haven't.
I got
So
a
I got an
17.
A 17.
Oh.
Four
boy.
successes.
I got a 9.
A 9.
8.
An 8.
4.
A 4. Okay, so everyone you succeeded. You guys got successes with a raise. You got success with a few raises there.
Yes.
So Glenmac goes to bring you back over to the table. You all notice, Ron, you notice this, that there is an extra seat at the table. There's already a drink and a plate there as well. You guys notice that Glenmac kind of seems to be really frazzled as well.
Oh, well.
You notice, in addition to all of that stuff, the extra plate, Glenmac seems frazzled. As you go to sit over at the table, your point of view on Glenmac just shows his face more as he looks at that plate and just kind of rolls his eyes and sits down. I know who it is. So congratulations on the finals. I hear that there's congratulations in order. You all passed with flying colors.
Yes.
Well, great. That's great.
I also, I know I did run from an allocator and stuff, but I do want to thank you for actually putting in a word.
Say no more. Literally, say no more. Listen, really quickly. And then, from back in the faculty club, you hear, "Oh, McClanahan, are these your young proteges?" And a man comes out of the restroom wiping his hands on his tie. He's a thin, kind of milquetoast-looking, balding man with glasses and a kind of pasty, sour demeanor about him as he comes over to the table wearing his patched jacket and takes his seat next to Glenmac. Everyone, this is Dr. Wayne Legrevelec, am I saying that right? Dr. Wayne Legrevelec, please, McClanahan. Yes, this is Dr. Wayne Legrevelec from the biology department. He insisted on joining us. He has something he wants to talk to you all about. And Glenmac kind of sits back and crosses his arms and grabs a cup of orange juice from the table and just downs it in one dark gulp. Are you sure that here's really the best place to discuss, McClanahan? I want to keep things on the down low.
Listen, he brought us here so we could also have the food. So can we just do it here? If I think maybe it's in the line of the territory of what I think it is, nobody's going to listen or care.
I'm sorry, I haven't been properly introduced yet. You are...
Oh, I'm Adelaide.
Adelaide. Pleasure. Enchanté. Who are you? He notices that your hand is covered in sticky maple syrup.
Can we get some towels?
Yeah, it's
over
okay.
here?
We don't have to shake hands.
Can I take-
Joshua Sawyer.
Pleasure.
Go by Sawyer.
I go by Dr. Wayne Legrevelec.
Hey, I'm Calvin. Go by Cal.
I'm Ron Tagoth Stevens.
Charmed. McClanahan has been talking you up, saying how apt you all are at this sort of thing.
McClanahan.
Yeah, I always forget that
Glenmac-
his last name's actually McClanahan.
Glenmac sits back and rolls his eyes. Listen, Dr. Wayne leans forward. I have something of a somewhat sensitive nature to discuss with all of you. Something of a somewhat weird and sensitive nature.
Supernatural.
Yes. Adelaide, yes.
Why do you care if anybody hears us? They probably think we're talking about a TV show or something.
Yeah, I keep telling you, Wayne, no one is going to believe anything that we say. We don't have to be all secretive. All right, I'll be the judge of that, McClanahan.
Oh, he does a lot of this stuff. You should trust him.
Yes, I'm a contemporary of McClanahan's. I also do a lot of this stuff.
Oh, well, why haven't you come to talk to us before now?
Well, I try and keep myself to myself unless situations demand it, which this situation most definitely does.
Seems like
May I get to the meat of everything? And Glenmac just sort of waves him off.
When we get that breakfast meat.
Very well. Well, I think breakfast might have to wait for just a moment. I have something of the utmost importance to discuss with all of you.
Okay.
Last night, there was a security incident in the biology labs. We had a student volunteer working security last night. The latest hired group of nighttime security guards seem to be a very flighty of late, but he captured something unusual on the video camera, and he brought it to my attention. and he pulls out a laptop from his bag underneath the chair, and sets it on the table, opens it up, and you notice you're looking at a frame of what looks like security footage, grainy black and white security footage. He hits a button on the computer, and it begins to play. You're looking down from above into what looks like some sort of scientific laboratory, and you see a woman in a lab coat with a very tightly pulled back ponytail. She looks young, but her face looks very tight and pinched. She's backing up from someone off screen and talking in what looks like some sort of cautious manner. Then you see her eyes widen and she turns to run. As she does, a large, bristling, almost spiky-looking shape with a dog-like head runs into frame, grabs her and smashes her head against the table, then grabs some vials and a computer hard drive off of the table and runs out of the frame.
Yo, what the fuck, man?
He closes it.
Rated R shit during fucking breakfast, man.
Is she okay?
She's recuperating at Pine Box Memorial.
Was that who I think it is?
That's the fucking Needler,
Who
right?
do you think it is?
That's the fucking Needler.
That was my guess, but the Needler seemed more animal-like than grabbing hard drives and things.
All
like.
right, so they might have some aptitude. Here's what we know. I think that the attacker in that lab, which incidentally is next to my own lab here, is Dr. Alan Miller.
Who's that?
I'm just a doctor working here. He has some grant from some hoity-toity place giving him money to research the different healing qualities of different animal species. I think that this is Dr. Alan Miller. That thing is Dr. Alan Miller. I think whatever he was working on,
You think he's found some sort of Jekyll and Hyde serum?
I don't know the specifics of it, but I do suspect that this has something to do with his work.
Why do you suspect that?
Well, what explanation have you for this?
I don't feel like we have anywhere near enough evidence to be able to come to any conclusion.
Well, neither does campus security. They're under the impression that the attacker is an individual in a gorilla suit.
Do you not
okay.
know about campus security?
I know that they're very inept.
All right, but let's also address the fact that we've run into the Needler a couple times, and last time it seemed like we
killed anything.
killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean there couldn't be something else, but again, the Needler was just an animal
Yeah,
as far
but-
as we...
But we impaled its chest on a piece of wood, didn't we?
Why can't there be more than one?
Right.
Why, indeed. And maybe this Needler was once someone else as well.
This also seems like the first time that we've seen the Needler have like a real motivation
it's-
for what it's doing.
Just in the process of changing from human to Needler. Like it's in the middle of the process.
Listen, I have no idea. What I know,
Like
as an
permanent werewolf.
esteemed biologist, excuse me, Adelaide, was it? I'm in the middle of trying to tell you what I think is going on and why you're here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I realize that your opinion and thoughts are way better than ours.
He looks over at Glenn Mack, and Glenn Mack just kind of looks at you, Adelaide, and gives you a wink, and goes back to opening a little bit of a sugar packet and just pouring it into his spoon on the table.
Glenn Mack is Sirius Black in this.
I see that your attitudes extend to discipline in the classroom as well, McClanahan.
I'm not in any of his classes.
Regardless.
I'm in Cutter's classes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please do tell me about your entire schedule, Adelaide. That's very important. I'm sure that's going to help the young lady in the hospital who is recuperating from a concussion, and probably any other victims of this creature that is now on the loose. Please,
Hey,
tell me
okay.
more about your class load.
Your guilt, like that's not going to work for me because we've done a lot of things to help a lot of people. So if you want to tell us something, just tell us something.
Yo.
But you don't have to act like we're idiots. It's not going to be very helpful.
Listen, Teach, we came here to just hang out and celebrate, you know. We passed our exams, and you're the one needs our help, man. You're supposed to be convincing us. And
Okay, everybody, let's.
No, I have a complete right to say what I just said because I experienced this a lot. Anyway, we would like to help, so just give us the information. Don't think we're stupid, or else it's going to be harder for us to help because you might not give us all the information that we need or give it to us in the wrong way because you're making assumptions.
you should be a lawyer, I'm telling you. You should have been a lawyer.
All right. Are you sticky children done?
Sticky
Oh yeah, that's
Yes.
Barrett. Are you on YouTube?
I'm not, and I don't appreciate this. McClanahan, I can take this to people who can actually get things done. They can get things done. You just have to ask nicely, Wayne. Very well.
Dr. Wayne.
Thank you. You're on the football team, aren't you, young man? Heard a lot about you. I think you have a bright future ahead of you.
He's gonna be president.
All right.
Please,
Why do you think-
will you students listen to my theory and attempt to help prevent the death or injury of other people? Please.
Yes, just lay off the. Yeah.
Well, I
Anyway,
was told I had to ask nicely.
That's not what I was telling you to lay off. But that's okay. What is it?
Snowflakes.
Oh.
Okay.
I think
This is like a.
that this was a transformation brought on either purposefully or accidentally by whatever Dr. Miller was working on. I suspect that a transformation of this degree, using what I know of biology, which I will remind all of you as neophytes to my work, is a substantial amount. That a transformation like this would require a great deal of energy. I suspect that wherever Dr. Miller or whoever this is currently is, they are asleep or resting. I would imagine that you have until at least sundown today
So,
to find this person.
do you think it's like a werewolf thing? Like they only transform at night, and when they transform, they're just like.
Miss
not-
Blackwood,
What?
I don't believe in werewolves. I believe in science. And I believe that this man
Hang on.
has turned himself into some sort of man-wolf hybrid using
You don't
science.
know about the vampires and the security.
I have no time for this, Miss Blackwood. People's lives are at stake. Now, I believe he's sleeping it off. McClanahan and I, as faculty members, are far too conspicuous to go around nosing into this.
Mac.
And so we excuse me, miss? I am speaking to you. One of your superiors is speaking,
Oh.
and I would thank
Okay,
you
hey,
to
come
pay
on.
attention.
Come on,
I might be
just chill
awkward,
out, man.
but I don't. I just wanted to ask Glenn Mac.
Yeah, Dr. Wayne, why don't you chill out?
I was just wondering, is this like? I'm just getting a bit confused about what he's asking. So he thinks this is what's happening because of actual evidence, or because he doesn't believe all the other supernatural things.
I
are going
will admit that the footage does bear a passing resemblance to this needler.
on. Oh yeah. But the needler could be like a werewolf.
Yes, it could be. But we can't know until we find the thing and stop it from doing whatever it's going to do. So, Adelaide, I'll let you be the first to write your dissertation on whether it's a werewolf or a needle man.
that's not my-
But what I need for you to do is find Dr. Miller before anyone else gets hurt. Also, whatever is on that hard drive and in those vials that he took is probably very important or has something to do with his transformation. I imagine if you could bring that to me, I could reverse engineer some sort of cure. I don't know if he did this to himself on purpose or on accident, but I doubt that we should allow a man who can do things like this to be running free.
The reason I ask about the werewolf stuff is because the more information we have on how to approach it,
You have the
the more
information that I have, Adelaide.
likely we'll
Adelaide,
find it.
If you want to learn about werewolves, I suggest you check out a book
No,
from your
that's
local
not
library.
good.
To be
man,
fair,
come on.
he
That's not
doesn't
what I'm
look a whole lot like a werewolf to me.
It's not about him being a werewolf. It's about if it's working like a werewolf. There are other were creatures.
As long as we get to him before sundown, he probably won't be wolfed out. So
Here,
fingers crossed, because I'm not going to go in there if he's wolfed out.
But are those the rules? I'm not sure.
Well, we don't know the rules. So
I know we don't. I'm just saying these guys seem to be the
Are you
experts,
done?
I thought. Okay, we're trying to help you.
Adelaide,
What?
let's just go with it so we can get out of this conversation.
yes,
and
listen to your
move on,
sensible
right?
friend Joshua here. He seems to have a
I'm-
good
no, no,
footing with
I
authority.
don't like this guy either. I get it, but
Can I get a
It's
mimosa?
not about liking him. It's about me trying to get the information so that I can make sure.
What information do you need, Adelaide?
I don't
What information do you
know
need?
why you're yelling at me.
Dr. Wayne, I'm going to need you to take a step back. If you continue to berate and harangue my students in front of me and the rest of the faculty club, I don't care how many doctorates you have to your name, I will pick you up by the scruff of your neck and throw you out of this building.
Oh, shit.
Ever the jock.
Climax a jock?
Cool.
Here is the information for Dr. Miller's lab. Here is the address of his house. Here is the information for his assistant, Miss Aubrey Wright. You can find her at Pinewood Memorial.
Can we have the other information that has nothing to do with this person?
I'll give this to you. You seem responsible. And you, young man with a good, bright future, this phone is what I call a temporary phone. Disposable phone. One that you could just, once you're done with it, get rid of immediately.
Yeah, it's a burner, right?
It's a burner phone.
Sure, very well, whatever you want to call it. There is only one number programmed into it. It is my number. When you locate Dr. Miller and these components, call me, and I will come begin work on an antidote to save this man and the lives of countless others, which is what I was told you would all be concerned with.
Who are you hiding from?
Who am I hiding from?
Yeah, with the like burner phone and stuff.
Probably the general public with that tie.
I thought it... Look, all right,
Calvin.
we're done here.
So I'm just kidding.
Give me the phone.
I get kind of.
Give me that. I don't trust these people, McClanahan. There's no way that they're capable enough to...
No,
Give me
look.
the things.
Do it.
We're just
Professor.
hungry, man. Come on.
You have been quite an anus to them, Wayne.
Oh, he said anus.
Oh, very mature, McClanahan. Very mature. All right, fine. But it's your ass, McClanahan, if these students end up getting everyone killed,
Always is.
which I suspect that they might.
Wow.
Call me when you find any information, if you do. In the meantime, I'll be pursuing other channels on the off chance that you're not able to do what McClanahan claims you can. Good day to you.
Okay. I hope you have a better day.
And he gets up and leaves without a word.
So
I hand my phone to Addie, or the phone that he gave me to Addie.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's not. I can't.
what? I don't understand. So, does he have like actual evidence that it's this doctor? Because it just sounded like he assumed it.
He is a nosy individual. I imagine he's been looking into the research that his contemporaries, he calls them, his competition really, have been doing and has arrived at this conclusion. Listen, he's insufferable, he's a blowhard, and he's an asshole. But he is a very intelligent man.
Yeah, look.
Okay, so-
Guys, I get it. That guy was a dick, but we can't just keep up the strategy of trying to get information from people by antagonizing them.
I wasn't antagonizing him.
You were.
No, I
Adelaide,
wasn't.
whether you want to admit it or
Sawyer?
not, you were antagonizing them.
I'm going to need to ask the four of you to put your differences aside for right now, whatever they may be, with Dr. Wayne or with each other. Despite his demeanor, this is actually very important. If there is
Yes.
some sort of creature like this on the loose, we need to know, and we need to know where and what and how we can stop it. And unfortunately, as much as it pains me, I have to bring this to the four of you again.
No, that's fine. I'm just trying to make sure that he's not going to send us down the wrong trail. That's all I was trying to ask, because it felt like he wouldn't entertain anything else, and isn't that part of investigation?
The security volunteer brought this footage to me. He caught wind of it and attached himself to it. However, I do think his information is good.
Okay.
And as you pointed out, the Needler does seem like something that could potentially be related.
Sure, I don't know that it's related to the Needler, but it did kind of look like the Needler, like you guys were saying too. So then we should, I guess, go to this office?
I think that would be best.
Okay.
Whatever you think. Either speak to his lab assistant, go to his lab, visit his home, try and find wherever Dr. Alan Miller is. If you do find him and it's not him, figure out who it is. Time is of the essence, and I don't need to tell you, you have to keep this as close to the vest as you possibly can. We don't want to cause a panic.
Cool.
Any more of a panic than the Needler killing people?
I
caused?
wish that you didn't have to deal with this. I wish that we could just sit here and celebrate you passing your final exams, but unfortunately, when you know what we know, your responsibilities grow.
But so do our appetites, which means we can still get the breakfast though, right?
Calvin, There's no time for breakfast.
Oh, come on.
Can we get it to go?
I'll
We
bring
just
you back
stick
another
it-
time. I can bring you here anytime I want. The breakfast,
What? Oh,
it's
come-
not even that great.
What?
Just, please,
Okay.
take care of this.
All right.
They have a salad bar.
Oh, man.
Glenmac, you know that we take all this stuff seriously, right? It's not about that.
I know.
It's about to process it.
I know, Miss Blackwood, but time is of the essence.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying we're not going.
All right, team. Let's roll out.
Good luck. And if the four of you ever show up in here again, all covered in syrup, so help me, I will speak to the dean of each one of your schools. Now please, take your leave of this place until you can show a proper sense of decorum.
Oh, come on. Was that really necessary?
Boo, East
Unfortunately,
Texas.
yes, it was.
Boo.
Don't
I'm
do
adding.
that.
I'm adding because
No, come on, Calvin.
Okay, fine.
Let's
Let's
just
leave.
go.
Fine.
And all of the other, as you're saying that, the string quartet in the corner stop playing, and everyone gets quiet and just looks at you. Boo, East Texas.
I'm from West Texas University.
Oh, get out of the faculty club! Who let the West Texas University? Boo!
He's not with us.
Boo! West Texas, get out!
We like wearing syrup.
And you guys leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You go outside in your syrup that you wanted to wear. That was your choice.
It's a West Texas thing. You wouldn't get it.
Dude, Calvin, what the fuck was that? Someone could have recognized us. There might have been one of our teachers there.
Wait, what? What did Calvin do?
Well, he was saying we were from West Texas and saying East Texas sucks.
I mean, if they
People take that stuff seriously here.
if they recognize me, they would know I'm from the school and I'm making a joke. So
I don't know.
You just said a thing. I don't understand.
We should change.
yeah, we should change.
Yeah,
I like
want
that.
to take a shower.
I don't know if we got time
I
for
guess
showers.
we should do that. Well, we can just get in real quick and rinse off the syrup. So we'll be
right.
sticking forever.
Let's do that. Fine.
Okay, how did we get here?
We walked here.
We walked from the house?
Oh right, we live in a house. We drove here, not in my car.
Oh.
It wasn't in your car?
Really?
I feel like every other time
Yeah,
when
you
it's
always
going to
have
drive,
your
it's your
car.
car.
So,
All right, but wipe your asses. All right.
With what?
I can't.
Use your clothes to wipe your other clothes.
I
all my
brought a
clothes are covered
napkin
in
from
syrup.
up there and I wiped
Listen,
the napkin.
all right, let's get in
Listen,
the car.
listen, hold up just a second. You can do this prank on me all you want, but just remember, there's a ghost that lives in that car that can haunt you for the rest of your life.
I like Rosa. I would kind of be okay with that. If
Would
she's
you
okay
like to
with
sit
that.
on top of Rosa with syrup butt?
No, I don't want
Ron
to.
has a
unless
napkin
she
stuck to
wanted
his
me
butt.
to. I don't. I
Thank you, Ron. That sort of covers.
just don't. I have the one dress.
Get in
There's
the
no-
car, whatever.
All right, so the plan is you're going to very urgently drive back to your house and each take showers and change?
Yes.
Okay. All right, while you do that, let's raise our red solo cups. We got some shots.
Okay.
Erica the Mad bought us a shot. Finally caught up on ETU last night and get to
Nice.
watch live for the first time with Ghostly Clockwork today.
Cool.
Thanks to the Wildcards for being the first actual play show we both actually like and can watch together.
Yay!
Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Erica the Mad and Ghostly Clockwork, and welcome to the Alumni Association.
That's so cool.
And Katmy Gordon bought us a shot. Yay, Sawyer passed! Hallelujah! God bless the Dean! Dean, you demand! Yay! And chug! Thank you very much, Katmy Gordon. Also, we have unlocked the normal final story reward tier, but tonight we have a super stretch finale tier. However, the normal final tier is called A Terrible Curse.
I don't like that one.
No, don't worry, we'll find out what that means later on.
I don't know that I want to.
All right, so you go back to your house.
Yes.
You change clothes and shower really quickly.
Yes.
Losing about, I'm going to say, an hour and a half in the process of all of this. It is now 11:30. What are you going to do? You have the information for the the lab assistant who was attacked, who is at Pine Box Memorial recovering. You have the home address for Dr. Alan Miller, and you have the information for where his lab is located on campus.
Okay. Who was it with me when I found out what my cats do?
Me.
It was Ron. Okay. Can I use this to say I've been training my cats to go on walks?
Yeah,
Okay. So,
like both of them individually?
well, like together. Like I'm taking them together.
Right.
Oh,
But
no,
not as the merged
Well, no.
Not as a
like
giant
that.
double cat.
Okay, so yeah, you've been training your cats to go on walks.
Okay, Ron. Remember?
I don't think I need a Benny for that.
Okay, no, I wasn't. Remember what happened with Lumos and Nox?
Yeah.
Well, what if we could like harness that and like use it? I mean, this is like a monster thing.
I assume you're not saying this with the rest of us.
No, I assume you guys are there. I'm just talking directly to Ron to see.
Do you want to tell us what you're talking about?
Well,
What'd you train your cats to shoot guns?
so remember when
Very
those
useful.
that like assisted living place came and stole my cats?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever they did happened somehow. And when I say a particular word, they merge into one giant cat and attack everything. You wondered where the scratches from the door were from.
What the fuck's she talking about?
Yeah. No, that's pretty much what happened.
Okay, this is all within the realm of believability so far.
What? Wait, hold up. Your cats combined to a bigger cat? Like
Yeah.
some sort of weird Japanese cartoon?
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Guess you guys are in your house right now, so you probably don't need all these
Why are
crows.
these birds in here?
I call it, locks.
Like the thing you put on a bagel?
No, like Loomis and it's never mind. Lux would be better. Anyway, yeah, but I was just thinking, like, in this instance, maybe we should take them with us.
Why?
To use just in case we run into this creature?
What if
No.
your cats get hurt?
Yeah, no, I don't want that to happen, but they might be able to save us.
Look, you know that it's a possibility if they're there to save us that they'll be in danger.
Yeah, I know that, but you guys didn't see that thing.
I mean, it's
I don't know if I have any
Impressive.
control over it,
yeah.
but
Okay, well that makes me want to say no.
okay,
'Cause
well, I'm just throwing it out there as something
Look-
as something we can utilize.
Adelaide, I'm fine to utilize whatever resources we have if you want to try and bring the cats along. But if the going gets tough, and I mean, you know how you get about your cats. If they're in a tough situation, are you going to freak out on us?
What does that mean? Am I going to freak out on you? What
I mean,
do you mean?
when Ron disappeared, you didn't even notice. You were just yelling, worried about your cats being there.
I did notice. I was
no,
just
she
trying to
did
make
care,
sure they were
alright.
there. Is there something wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying, are we sure it's going to be an advantage?
Look,
I don't know. That's why I'm talking to you all.
Easy way to solve this. Do the thing and then make it attack something in our house. You know, like just do a test run. Do a test run.
Let's go outside instead.
You want people to see it?
No, like out in the backyard.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Just because we don't want another
we got
door.
that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
It could be dangerous.
There's the field nearby where I did fire training.
Yeah.
Cool. So
But
fast
I
forward.
think the backyard should be
that?
fine. So we don't have to spend all the time here.
So
but,
you get your cats in their harnesses and leashed up,
yeah.
and you walk them over to the field where Sawyer did his
Just
harness
to the
training.
backyard where
Let's
we
just do
have a little
backyard,
bit
yeah.
of control.
Backyard?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
And
cool.
I say feline. Isn't that the word? I can't remember what the word
Simophilus.
was.
Simulfeather.
That was. Simophilus. I probably wrote it down.
Okay.
Yes.
So you have them on the leashes, and you look at everyone and
might
you
wanna
say,
Step back.
But yeah, they're all like, I say, Simophilus.
Lumos begins to clean.
Simophilus.
Oh, okay. This is a prank. Y'all
No,
pranking
it's
us.
not. It happened. Remember?
It's a good one. I mean, it's not syrup.
I wouldn't
but-
do that right now. We're in a hurry. Simophilus.
Nox comes over and rubs
Furious.
against your leg and starts purring.
I think it might be a night thing.
Night? Oh, maybe I'm just saying it wrong. Okay, well, we don't have time. We'll worry about it later if we need it later at night.
Let's do what we can now, and then when it comes nighttime, we can come
Yeah.
and grab them.
What's making you say that it's a night thing, Ron?
Because the last time we did it was at night.
Oh, that.
What? Anyway, we're gonna go to the office now, I guess.
Cool. Let's grab your shit and office first. That's what you want to do, Eddie?
I don't know what you guys mean by office. Are you
I
talking
mean
about
the
his lab?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said office.
No, we didn't.
I said office?
You did.
I
You
heard
did.
office at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe it was about something else.
All right,
but
well, I meant lab. You can go to his lab.
I can check chat.
You have the information for his lab, you have the information for his house, you have the
Right.
information for where his assistant is.
Right.
All right. Yeah, let's check out his lab.
Okay. All
Here
right.
we go.
So you guys take off and head to the lab.
Okay.
While you are on your way to the lab, I think we should take a quick break.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Since it's that time, even though we were interrupted earlier,
Yeah,
it is time for us to take a quick commercial break.
And then it'll probably be a long stretch after that break, right?
Probably. This will give me a chance to double check and make sure everything is working right. So that's awesome. So yeah, we'll be fast, but stick around. We'll be
We'll be right back after these messages from Largely Us. Hi, I'm Jordan Caves-callarman, the GM of Wildcards here on Saving Throw, and this is your Savage 60 Seconds. So let's talk about the Wild Die. In Savage Worlds, anytime you make a trait roll, which is rolling a skill like fighting or an attribute like spirit, you roll your die type in that trait, but you also roll an extra d6 along with it. This d6 is known as your Wild Die, but you don't add it to the result of your other roll. Instead, you keep the better of the two results. And your wild die can ace as well. Now we recommend using a different looking wild die than the rest of your dice to avoid confusion. Also, remember that you don't add your wild die to every roll you make in the game, mostly just trait rolls, so you won't add it to a run roll or to a damage roll or things like that. And also, make sure you avoid rolling double ones. That's a critical failure and it typically means something extremely unpleasant is about to happen. But hey, no risk, no rewards. This has been your Savage 60 Seconds.
What's up? I'm Grav Galati and I play Calvin Everett Jr. in Wildcards on Saving Throw. Time for another Savage 60 Seconds. So let's talk about success and failure in Savage Worlds. In general, when you make a roll to attempt anything in the game, you need at least a 4 to succeed. Roll your applicable die and your wild die and then take the better result. If you rolled under a 4, you fail. And if you rolled 4 or more, you succeed. Pretty straightforward, right? But wait, there's more. If you roll a 1 on both dice, that's a critical failure, and that means that something very unpleasant is about to happen to your character. On the other hand, when your roll is 4 higher than what you needed to succeed, you've just scored a raise. That means that you succeed with flying colors, and typically you get some sort of bonus because of it. There are often modifiers to your rolls, and there are situations where you'll be trying to hit a different target number. But most of the time, if you roll a 4 or higher, you're golden. This has been Savage 60 Seconds.
Jordan here, the once Marshal, now Dean of Wildcards on Saving Throw, here with a quick Savage Worlds tip for your Savage 60 Seconds. So one of the biggest pitfalls for new players to Savage Worlds is the interaction between wounds and raises. Say you're attacking an enemy with a toughness of 5, and you deal 5 damage. So you have met his toughness, he is now shaken. If you had dealt 9 damage, that would have been a raise over his toughness, because every 4 points above what you need is a raise in Savage Worlds. So he would be shaken and take 1 wound. But here's the kicker. Say that same enemy, was already shaken. Now, if you attack him and deal 5 damage, you've shaken him again, which in Savage Worlds means you've dealt a wound to him. But if you deal 9 damage to him and he's already shaken, he still only takes just 1 wound. That's one of the sticky points about Savage Worlds, but there's an easy way to remember it. Whenever you're calculating damage, 1 raise always equals 1 wound. So now go out there and wound responsibly. This has been Savage 60 Seconds. Hi, I'm Jordan Caves-callarman, the GM of Wildcards here on Saving Throw, and this is your Savage 60 Seconds. So let's talk about the wild die. In Savage Worlds, anytime you make a trait roll, which is rolling a skill like fighting or an attribute like spirit, you roll your die type in that trait, but you also roll an extra d6 along with it. This d6 is known as your wild die, but you don't add it to the result of your other roll. Instead, you keep the better of the two results. And your wild die can ace as well. Now, we recommend using a different looking wild die than the rest of your dice to avoid confusion. Also, remember that you don't add your wild die to every roll you make in the game, mostly just trait rolls, so you won't add it to a run roll or to a damage roll or things like that. And also, make sure you avoid rolling double ones. That's a critical failure, and it typically means something extremely unpleasant is about to happen. But hey, no risk, no rewards. This has been your Savage 60 Seconds. And we're back. Also, I don't know if we pointed this out earlier, but just in case we didn't, thank you to BSB Care for resubbing and for tipping.
Yay, thank you.
Very much appreciated. So let's jump back in. You guys tried to transform Adelaide's cats, but as Ron put together, it is not nighttime right now, and for some reason, that only seems to work at night. You still don't know fully what all those elderly cultists were trying to do to your cats, but it appears to have done a number on them. However, it doesn't seem to work during the day. So, knowing that, you put the cats back together in your room, all safe and sound, and prepare to head off towards Dr. Miller's lab on campus? Mm-hmm. Okay. As you all are piling in
It's my car.
Calvin's car, that burner phone begins to ring.
Oh, I have it now. He handed it to me. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Stevens.
No, this is Adelaide.
This was a bad idea.
All right, well, I'm just calling. I'm just calling to check in and see what you found so far. It's been almost 2 hours.
Well, we haven't found anything yet. We're trying to make sure we're properly prepared for what we're going to run into.
Well, what preparations do you need to do? I told you timing was important.
Yeah, we're going. We needed to get an attack dog.
Give me a persuasion roll.
We have to get an attack dog.
It's a dog that attacks attack dogs. Only.
I got a 4.
You got a 4? Mm-hmm. This is a post.
Can I re-roll it then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for free.
There, it's a 5. I know. I thought you were.
Okay.
You got a 5?
Yeah.
Keeping it?
Yeah.
Hey. You got a 2 and a 1, but I will spend a point of extra credit to re-roll that.
I have a count.
He got a 3 and a 1.
Yeah, it's almost the same.
An attack dog, like a dog that attacks attack dogs? I suppose that could be helpful. All right, well, I won't question your methods if you at least get things done, but Adelaide?
Yeah, yes?
I just want you to know, if anyone else gets hurt or dies, it's going to be on your hands.
Yeah.
Good luck.
That wasn't... He was just checking in.
Good.
Okay.
Good. All right, let's go. Everyone's got everything they need.
Yeah, I think we're
Lighter, locket. I don't know what you have, Rosa.
It's a handgun.
Did you?
Are you
Seriously,
still
maybe
bringing
don't
the
bring
handgun? I feel like that's
anymore.
never worked out well
Yeah.
for us.
What are you talking about?
We've been
used it-
shot more times than you've shot anybody else.
Yeah, and every time you've shot people, it's always like missed, or you've dropped the gun, or something terrible has happened.
You're saying don't bring the handgun.
Maybe.
Addie?
I mean, you used it the last time we had to use guns. I don't know. I think you should take what's going to make you feel the safest.
That's
Just
a gun. That's a handgun.
don't shoot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but if you shoot me, the gun's gone.
But wasn't
All right.
he not Calvin when that happened?
Yeah, come on. You can't put
Sure.
that on me, man.
That's
That ain't
like-
fair.
But the presence of a gun increases the chance of me being shot by that gun.
Yeah, but
So let's just say,
We
if
could
I get
also-
shot by that gun this time, it's out. Right? Are we down?
If I shoot you with this gun.
No. If I get shot with that gun, it's out.
Where's the house rules? Can we make a house rule? And we make a house rule.
But you are saying that I
Okay.
get to shoot you one time, though.
No, I'm saying if you do shoot me one time,
I do get to shoot you that
the
one
gun's
time.
gone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm driving
Let's
a
go.
car, so.
I do like arguing.
Let's go
with
faster then.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys head off back to campus and over to the biology building, which is where Dr. Wayne told you that Dr. Miller's lab was located.
We have been in this building before, correct?
The biology building?
Have we not?
A long time ago,
Oh, yeah.
you were here when you encountered
Johnny Chafe.
Bug Boy,
Yeah.
freshman year.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
But I mean, unless you had,
Like-
I imagine one or two of you have had like a life science
We
class
didn't,
or something.
yeah, I'm not
Oh,
saying
I
we know.
definitely have.
Yeah, you definitely have.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we know the layout of the building. I'm just saying we have been.
You definitely
we're
have been
familiar
here
with it.
before.
When we were taking stuff from the security lab, we said we were from the biology department, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's why I was tying everything back to biology right now. Okay, I was like,
Oh.
what's that having to do with it?
Ah, yes.
That
Good
was a
point.
different professor, though. Or never mind.
Yes, it
Doesn't matter.
was. It was a different professor.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
I just got confused.
So you guys head to the biology department.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Miller told you that the lab was on the second floor.
Dr. Miller's office is on the second.
I'm sorry, Dr. Wayne told you that Dr. Miller's lab was on the second floor. There's a lot of doctors tonight, so keep me honest. And it gives you the lab number.
Okay.
All right, so you just walk in and head
So
up there.
this is a Saturday.
It is a Saturday.
Yeah. I think if we just walk like up there, they'll just think we're. Although finals is all of school done for the year.
I mean, finals just happened, but I mean, there's still people all over the campus.
So yeah, I think if we just walk,
Right.
we know where we're going.
Technically, we're seniors, so we own the place, you know?
All
I
right.
guess so.
Just
But
saying.
the important part is that I don't think it's that suspicious for students to be going in and checking out some offices, right?
Right. Yeah, that's what I was
true.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can just go in.
All right, let's do it.
Right?
Okay. All right. So you guys head into the biology building and check the directory, and there is indeed on the little felt bit where you can stick in all the numbers an indication that on the second floor the laboratories are located. So you head up the floor, or head up the stairs, not the floor, and get up to the upstairs landing, and you see a doorway that says 2 laboratories and a closed door.
Okay. So we head towards the laboratories.
Okay.
Door.
So you open the laboratory's door, and you find yourself in what looks like a reception/office area, and there is a woman typing behind a desk, and another doorway that seems to lead off further into the building. And she looks up when you walk in. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
We are here to pick up the equipment we left in the laboratory the other day.
Oh, which laboratory? I just have to enter it in the log.
Laboratory. Well, we know what.
Do we have a
those are,
number?
right?
I don't remember the number. It's Miller. Miller's
I mean,
laboratory.
we know the number.
Oh,
Do we-
Yeah,
yeah,
they
that's
were
what I was
given, we were
wondering.
given a number.
honeys,
What?
that lab is sealed off right now.
Why?
Oh, there was an attack last night. Word is a fella in a gorilla costume came in and just accosted the assistant. in the
What?
lab.
Wow.
Yeah,
An
there's
attack?
Oh my god.
yes.
That's crazy.
Eddie, cut down a notch.
Give me a performance roll.
This is her big mouth. I don't think she knows how to lie properly. I mean, that's a 1.
No, keep it.
This couldn't be opposed.
So that's a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's upsetting.
Definitely, but they're thinking that it's just some sort of senior prank or something
right.
that went too far.
Oh. Well, if it's a senior prank, then no big deal, right? We just need to pick up.
Well, someone was hurt and sent to the hospital, so I wouldn't say it's no big deal.
Oh, I didn't realize that someone went to the hospital.
Well, there was an attack.
That doesn't necessarily mean they went to the hospital. though.
Well, I guess I didn't say there was a successful attack. Perhaps I should have clarified.
Is this a student or a faculty member?
This is like a woman in her 40s who's just working on a computer.
Listen, we need that stuff. There's like a microscope and some samples in there. Like, we just want to in and out real quick. Like, please, could you just let us in? Like, it would mean the world to us. Like, we're just get that stuff and then we're done. You know, we're done with this building.
We're not trying to mess up any sort of crime scenes or anything like that.
Stuff is
You know what?
expensive.
Maybe it's in the other laboratory.
before anyone talks anymore, go ahead and give me a persuasion roll. It's going to be
support?
You can't. In fact, you're inflicting a -1 penalty to this persuasion roll because your performance failed and she doesn't trust you.
I also am -2 because I used that card last time because I have a burn from the healing.
Oh yes, that's right.
Wait,
For
what?
the next in-game month, you have
that's
you
what it
still have that weird scar from using that
Yes.
adventure card. So yes, the scar on your neck. You notice her eyes flick to it a couple times and then kind of look quickly away. So you're rocking a -3. If anyone wants to support, they can.
Except for me.
Except for you, you already
You've
did
done
your
enough.
business. You
I'll
big
support.
mouth.
I'll support with persuasion. Yeah.
Okay. So you were saying something. You were
Yeah,
throwing
yeah.
something
I
onto
was
that.
saying like we're not trying to disturb any crime scenes. Just this research is super important to us, and we just want to make sure that we got it all under wraps as the year wraps up. That's a 4.
A 4 is a success. So a +1. You're only rolling at a -2.
Nope.
Hooray!
Sorry, I'm not good at that.
That's cool. I got a 6.
A 6.
Yeah. I'll keep it.
She looks at you for a moment and looks at you and looks at you. All right. Well, listen. I suppose you seem like a nice enough bunch, and what with, finals having just happened, I'm sure everyone was in a rush to leave, so you probably left your microscope and your samples. I don't want to cause you any kind of undue hardship.
Thank you.
Really appreciate this.
That lab is sealed. Okay, it's been sealed by campus security. Now, they ain't exactly the Pine Box Police Department, but we are supposed to listen to them, even if they are sometimes trumped up buffoons.
Oh, yeah.
So what I'm going to say is it's time for my lunch break. And I think I'm going to take my lunch break now. And if a couple of well-intentioned, bright young students wanted to walk into that lab and get their things, well, who am I to say otherwise?
Should we just wait here then until you're back?
Nope.
No.
I'm just going to go
I
enjoy
just
my
hope-
lunch now.
I hope you have a great lunch.
Thank you very much.
It
I
was
hope you all have a fantastic summer.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was real nice not meeting you.
Okay.
Because you weren't here.
No, And she gets her purse out of her desk drawer and closes it, just puts it over one arm and sort of walks out.
Let's go.
Well done.
All right, let's cruise on in.
Okay, so you guys walk through the doorway and see a labyrinth of hallways going. There's like 2 different hallways that stretch off in different directions, one heading back further towards the end of the building, one going deeper into the building horizontally. However, you're able to see the signs on the wall. You know which lab you're looking for. You head off down the one passageway and towards Dr. Miller's lab. Will everyone give me a notice roll?
Is it 10?
Sure did.
10, which is success with a raise.
Yeah.
I got a 4, 1 success.
5, 1
Five.
success. 1 success for you.
9.
9, success with a raise. So, you two, well, you all notice right away the door to Dr. Miller's room, despite having a taped up sign that says sealed by campus security pending investigation, is slightly ajar. You two notice that it is slightly ajar, and you also hear what sounds like someone muttering from inside of the room.
Does it look? What?
I think there's somebody in there.
Right now?
Yeah.
Do you think I smell her?
Okay. Just stay back for a minute. Let's just try and hear what's going on before we jump in.
No, kick that shit open, man. Let's go.
Okay. I want to try and quietly move up to the door and just like listen in on what they're muttering.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Okay. That's a 5.
A 5? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you creep up to the door and you just kind of peer around the corner and try and see what you can see through the crack in the door. You can't see much. It's not open very far. Just kind of, you see the edge of what looks like some sort of refrigerated case. But you do hear what sounds like a mechanical whirring sound coming from inside and a voice, indeed, muttering to itself. You can make out a little bit of what it's saying. It sounds like a female voice. And it is saying something like, all right, just come on, hurry up. We got to get those results. Variations of that over and over again.
Okay. Can I look into the door? Is there like enough room in the crack to be able to like get a view?
You can give me an additional stealth roll to push the door open further.
Okay, yeah, I want to try and do that.
Okay.
It's a 5.
This one will be opposed.
Then I will reroll it with an extra credit
Okay.
Yum, 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 yum.
because I don't have any bennies. That's still a 5. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll have to take it.
5 it is. I rolled a 3, but I will spend a point of extra credit to re-roll that.
Maybe sneakier.
I got a 7. So you start to edge the door in to get a look inside, and the door frame just as you do that, and you hear the sound of like papers and glass items being like moved around on a table, and you hear what? Who is it? Who's there? Who is it?
I open the door.
All right, you open the door and see a woman, maybe in her late 20s, with pulled back hair and a very pinched, kind of narrow-looking face. She's wearing what look like sweatpants over a shirt that you're pretty sure is actually a hospital gown. She has a huge bruise on the side of her face. Who are you? What are you doing here? You aren't supposed to be in here.
We were told this lab was closed off, and we saw
This
the
lab
door
is closed off. Did you not see the sign on the door?
You're in here. The door was open.
I work here.
Wait a minute. Are you? Did we get the name of the girl who was attacked?
You
Yes,
did. What
Aubrey.
was it?
Aubrey something.
Yes.
Plaza.
Or something Aubrey?
Aubrey Wright.
Oh, I was right. Aubrey right.
Wait, are you Aubrey Wright?
Yes? Who are you?
We saw what happened to you last night. We just were coming to try and help figure out what happened.
You saw what happened to me last night?
Yeah, there was security video.
Meanwhile, everyone else is standing outside the room in the hallway.
Hello?
Hey, oh,
Hi.
hey,
Oh my god, there's more of you?
my microscope in there?
Yeah.
Security, shut the door.
Okay.
That was weird.
As he said, shut the door. Someone shut our door.
Now you're all caught
I
up.
think it anyway.
Oh, okay.
It shut. by
Okay.
itself.
So, I guess we'll go in, or Sawyer will go in.
I thought.
I
Wait,
will-
are we
well,
already inside?
No, you're all standing.
We're in
Sorry,
the
we're
door.
standing in the doorway. And
Yeah,
then-
I poked my head in. Hello, and I will walk in.
All right, so you guys coming in?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you close the door behind you. Who are you? Why are you here? What do you mean you saw my security footage? Are you with campus security?
No.
Because I want that person found.
We're part
Wait,
of
what?
What person is that? Oh, the gorilla man?
Yes, the man in the gorilla suit who attacked me. I want him
not-
found.
Hey,
Doctor-
no. That's what we're here for too. You know, we're seniors now, and we're like, this is the worst prank we ever seen. Like, we can do a better prank than this. So we're trying to figure out which dumb sophomore or junior did this dumb prank.
You're not with the authorities?
Do we work with the authorities?
No, you don't. Get out.
Wait, what?
What?
Not
I-
leaving?
She turns
Question.
around and begins to restart what looks like a centrifuge on the table.
When she said gorilla suit, did it look like she believed it? Can I check to see if it seemed like she knew that was the case,
Sure.
or if she thought it was something else?
I cast Zone of Truth.
What would that be, like a notice roll?
It would be a notice roll.
Okay. And I get a +1 on detecting if people are lying, so... it's a 6.
A 6?
Can I, actually, if it's opposed, can I re-roll it?
Yes.
7.
7?
Mhm.
I got a 1. I'm going to spend a point of extra credit to re-roll that.
That's fair.
I got a 3. Spend a Benny. Re-roll that. I got a 3 again.
Yeah, 3!
So you got a raise over her result. It did not seem like she was super convincing about the whole gorilla suit thing. No, it seemed like something that she does not fully believe. Sawyer?
Look, we're not leaving.
Well, you're going to if you're not security, and I call security and tell them you're in a sealed lab.
Well, what are you doing here?
I work here.
But it's still sealed.
Shouldn't you be in the hospital?
Yeah, that looks real.
I'm fine.
Look,
Thanks for your concern. Bye-bye now.
wait. Look, Miss Wright, we know that it wasn't just a man in a gorilla suit, okay? And we want to try and get to the bottom of this before someone else gets hurt.
Listen, I don't know what you think you know, all right? But I have nothing further to say. And she stops for a moment and just sort of sniffs the air. Now, there's no possible way that the four of you could know this, but what is happening inside of Aubrey Wright's head right now is she is making a nostalgic association to a scent from her childhood. What is that scent?
Is it maple syrup?
It is. The scent of maple syrup, sending her back to her grandmother's homemade breakfasts, and suddenly putting her in a slightly more friendly state of mind because the Alumni Association unlocked Total Barrett, which, as a result, means that a terrible prank that Barrett pulled, in some strange way, ends up helping you all a bit. I'm sorry, I just went somewhere for a second. All right, fine. If you're not going to leave, at least tell me what you know. And she turns back to the centrifuge.
All right.
Well, mostly we saw the footage, and then someone told us it was probably Dr. Miller.
Who told you that?
Dr. Wayne, another professor.
Okay. Dr. Wayne?
Hey, wait, screw the doctor.
don't know
She
what
was
his name
there.
is.
You were there. You saw this thing, right?
Look,
Like, up close and personal.
the important part is that this creature that you encountered last night, we've run into it before.
Well, hang on.
More than once.
We don't know that that's what it was.
Hold on, you
That's
have?
an assumption. Well, we've run into a creature that could seem similar over video footage, but we're not sure it's the same thing.
Out of character. It looked like the Needler to us, right?
It was a
Or-
grainy security video footage.
But like from what we could tell, it still like looked decently like it, or
It had a canine face and a spiky body.
Okay.
I mean,
all right, okay,
it's not totally outside the realm of possibility.
sure.
All right, you're all confusing me. I don't really know why you're here.
We're
and
here to
I'm trying
investigate.
to. Oh, okay. Well, consider your investigation done. It's me here, and
No, we're not going to do that. we're trying to help.
with what? What do you think you're going to do against something like that?
Kill
Oh.
it.
You're going to
kill
talk at
We
it?
could
You're going to
use
give it a
magic?
dissertation? Or you could use magic. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're going to do great.
Oh, wait, where are you in all of this
Look.
stuff?
Her centrifuge winds down, finally, and she takes a sample, a vial out of it that looks like it has separated into a clear liquid and a very dark red liquid at the bottom.
Is that blood?
Yeah, it's blood. Wow, did you use magic to figure that out? And she takes a dropper out of it and puts it on a microscope slide and heads over to the microscope and puts her eyes up against the eyepiece.
Can I look?
You're crowding me. Please step back.
Okay, well,
Damn.
I'm just interested.
What exactly are you studying here? Why would something be interested in taking this stuff?
She sits back and sighs. You can't be 100% sure because she seems to only have one emotion, which is grumpy, but it looks like she seems slightly relieved in some way. Katmy Gordon, thank you very much for the bits.
You Katmy Gordon?
Are you looking for like some kind of like werewolf like thing in your blood?
You gotta lay off that W word.
Why?
You're really caught up on the werewolf thing.
The proper term is lycanthrope.
Oh God.
Oh yeah!
Motherfucking
Wait, but
shit.
is that really what you're worried about?
Well, no, I'm not worried. I don't have anything aberrant
But you,
in my blood.
but that was some kind of were creature.
Who do you work for?
Uh,
Who are you with? Who sent
Well,
you?
Dr. Wayne says.
Okay, I'm not on a first name basis with all the
I don't know what
doctors
his last
in here,
name
all
is.
right?
It was like
I don't have a
like
pediatrician named
Calavir.
Dr. Wayne.
We're with the Pine Box Protection Society.
Oh, great. Oh, and you know magic. Well, great. I feel so much safer now that you're
Wait,
here,
hang
Pine
on.
Box Protector
What?
Society.
We're just trying to help. What are
Okay,
we?
yes, but you haven't exactly explained like what you can do to help, and I'm doing all the science here, and I seem to be pretty fine, so I
right.
think I'm going to be taking care of this by myself.
Are you going to try to kill the, like, whatever it is?
No, I'm not going to try to kill the whatever it is. I'm going to try to help the whatever it is.
Oh, what is it?
It's Dr. Miller.
So okay, so that guy was right. And is it? Wait, like
We were working on some sort of serum. We were trying to use some of the qualities of animals in order to boost human performance. We have been getting nowhere. And I don't know why I'm telling you this, except I just feel a little bit better all of a sudden, so I guess count yourselves lucky for that. Spark Cities and Scott Thulu, thank you both very much for the tip.
Thank you.
Oh, the tips.
I am relatively certain that that was Dr. Miller. We had hit no breakthroughs in our work, and there are no drugs in this laboratory that could bring about that result, which means to me Dr. Miller has a second site that he is working at.
Oh, no.
Is that why it took the vials and hard drive
I
to work on
imagine.
it somewhere else?
All I know,
Why did it hurt you though?
I walked into the lab and I saw a figure in a coat, it looked like Dr. Miller's coat, hunched over, injecting himself with something. When I tried to confront him, he turned around and had already changed into that thing, attacked me. I woke up in the hospital. That's what I know.
So what? If it was Dr. Miller, what would he have wanted with those vials and that hard drive? What was on them? Were you guys researching something together?
I had never seen those files or that hard drive before. Yes, we were researching something together. I am his assistant. I did explain that, but I'm guessing that was his work that he brought with him from wherever his lab is.
Is there a cure?
A cure? I didn't even know that this was a possibility yet.
So this is new. This the thing with him is just completely recent. You didn't have any other test subjects in all
Oh my
previous
gosh,
years.
you folks are investigators?
Okay.
You're really just not hanging on to information super well, so
No,
I
I'm
don't...
just double checking the information.
yeah, do you want to bring out your notebook, Poirot?
Hey, listen.
Okay, I actually do have a notebook, and I'll pull out my notebook and be like,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Look,
okay.
so what we heard from Dr. Wayne is that the sort of transformation that must have happened with Dr. Miller was take an enormous amount of energy to happen to a physical person's body. And what we believe would be the case now is that they are probably in some sort of sleep or stasis right now, and we need to work quickly before they're able to hurt somebody else. Okay? So yeah, we are throwing a lot of questions out at you, but it's just because we don't have a lot of time and we need to figure out as much as we can.
Right. What's his favorite napping spot?
Give me a persuasion roll.
Okay.
You want to support?
Yeah, I do.
What's his favorite napping spot?
She's not a student, right?
No, she's an assistant.
Yeah. I mean, we've only checked out one of 3 places so far, right?
I have a question.
That were given to us.
Yeah, hold on, I'm answering his question first. Yes.
And one of them is eliminated because she is here. Because we don't have to go to the hospital because we were going to go see her.
Okay.
She's already here.
Yes.
So what was the other place? It was his house?
His house.
Okay. I mean, that seems like the obvious choice is maybe he just went home. Have you checked his house?
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying this in character or out of character?
Yeah, in character.
Okay.
Are we not doing the persuasion anymore?
I don't know.
I'm trying to make my case for supporting. Have I done it?
Well, no, because he
automatic success.
I don't remember what you were trying to ask me in the first place. What was your initial
just
persuasion?
telling her that we're throwing out a lot of questions because we're trying to help.
No,
and,
you
and
said
we know we don't
energy.
have a lot of time.
It said it takes a lot of energy.
Yeah, I told
Just
her
give me a
that.
persuasion roll.
So where do you think he could?
Just give me a persuasion roll.
Okay. Question. Is she considered faculty or staff?
She's considered staff.
Then I should get a -2
Okay.
because I'm on academic probation.
No, you're not. You just passed your finals.
Oh, I'm not anymore!
Crit fail.
It's a 4.
A 4. She aced it on a D8. 10.
I should have supported.
Okay, listen, I don't know how to say this in a way that's going to let you down easy, so I just won't worry about that. I don't know who you are. You seem like children. You're talking about magic and being the protectors of Pine Box, and I think that's great for you. And I'm very happy that you have your little club and you're running around helping people, but I'm trying to do actual science and save lives here. So if that's going to be all, you can just go ahead and scoot on out.
I don't think she's going to help us anymore. We should probably just go see if we can find Dr. Miller.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
that's right. Why don't you go look for Dr. Miller, and I'll look for Dr. Miller, and then whoever uses science to find him can be the person who finds him, and then everybody wins, right? Yay!
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But in case you find him and he's roided out in a beast mode or whatever, can I give you my number? You can call us in case you get in some hairy situation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not really looking for anything right now.
All right, I tried.
Not what he meant.
All right.
All right, we bouncing.
Okay.
Before
I am
we
taking a microscope.
before we leave. Okay. Before we leave, can I look around the office and or look around the lab and see if there's anything that might be like left over from what happened, like a vial that didn't get picked up, or something that was broken.
Just want to look around the lab.
Yeah.
Give me a notice roll at a -2.
Okay.
And you're trying to take a microscope? Give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Yeah.
Unless are you trying to be stealthy about it at all?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
She would know that it's not mine.
The smallest microscope.
13.
No, I'm taking a big one.
13 for
Yeah.
your notice roll.
It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Taste it.
You must have on a big
Taste
coat today.
it. Oh fuck! Yeah, we're gonna solve so many mysteries, guys. Oh,
Triple aced it on stealing a microscope.
Some ridiculous number over 20.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll roll to see if she notices. She doesn't.
Hey, Calvin, do you know how to use that?
So
I don't think any of us know.
you start looking around the laboratory as Aubrey is just glaring at all of you. Meanwhile, Calvin kind of sidles out of her peripheral vision and just grabs a microscope and just stuffs it into his jacket. While Aubrey is finishing up being snappy and irritable with everyone else, you just start looking around the room. You don't see anything out. Actually, it just looks like a couple of tables that are cleared, countertops around, and what look like refrigerated specimen cases on the walls. This place actually looks like it's surprisingly clean, considering an attack happened here last night. However, as you turn to head out the door, you step in a puddle of water.
I want to look up and like see, is there a leak coming from the ceiling or something
You
like that?
step in the sudden,
Or is it
unexpected
something-
puddle of water, and you look up and don't see anything dripping. And then looking down, you see that there is a what looks like a metal lab coat storage closet against the wall, and there is water trickling out of the bottom of that storage closet.
I want to walk over to the closet and open it.
All right, what are you doing?
Just-
So you walk over and open the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Inside of the lab coat storage closet, I don't want to blow your minds. There's a bunch of lab coats stored in it. They're hanging up on a rack. However, on the bottom of the floor, you see what looks like a little puddle of standing water, and it seems to be flowing out of the closet and onto the floor.
Where is this coming from?
What are you doing over there?
I push the lab coats to the side.
You push the lab coats to the side, revealing the back of the lab coat storage closet. But looking down, you see the seam in the back where the back meets the ground of the closet. The water appears to be pooling out from there. Excuse me, what are you... Why is it wet? Oh my god. Did you all spill something? Did you bring like a sippy cup and forget to put the lid on it?
It's coming from the seam behind this thing.
What?
Here.
It's a coat closet. It's not gonna leak.
It looks like it's leaking though.
Shut up. Shut up.
So mean.
I don't have a clear antagonist for Adelaide's Curse this episode, so instead, it's
everyone.
just most NPCs.
Thank you for explaining that.
What is that? Where's that coming from?
It seems like coming from the seam in
Yeah,
the
I
back.
can see it. It's coming from the seam. I'm working through something in my head.
Oh, well, you asked out loud.
I'm gonna poke my head in from outside because I left with that microscope. Are we gone or?
There's water in the closet.
All right, I'll be outside.
Can
It's a water
I
closet.
get down and try and like the seam that's there?
Mhm.
Can I try and like touch it and see if it like if there's anything that's going to move about it or something like that?
So you get down on the ground and sort of like poke at the seam where the water is coming out. And as you do, you feel just the tiniest bit of give from this back wall of the coat closet. In fact, it feels a little bit like when you press on it, it gives just a bit. When you let your finger go, it snaps back into place, almost like it's magnetized in some way.
I think this is some sort of door or something like that. Here.
Oh my god, no wait, don't touch that. That son of a bitch.
What?
The other lab. It's here.
What other lab?
It's in the same.
His off-site lab.
Well, would it would it be trapped or
He could be in there.
wild episode.
She moves forward to the door, to the back wall, and pushes on it as well, and it also gives just a bit, and then she lets go, and it magnetically just snaps back in softly, and she makes a motion like that when it makes that noise and waits, and nothing happens. All right. Listen, something's back there. So, Pinebach Protection Society, right?
Yeah, we're ready.
Go check it out.
All right.
We would have anyway.
Great.
But thanks for asking.
I'm glad we're all on the same page now.
Anonymous, thank you very much for the tip.
Thank you.
Guys, we're getting so close to that super stretched here.
Okay. So Sawyer will kind of casually grab his lighter and just have it in one hand and kind of nod at Ron. Hey, Ron, you want
You're
to
the
come with me
Pinebach
and
Protection
take point on
Agency.
this thing?
Society.
You can do a fireball.
I know, but I'm just saying if someone's going to support me, I'd like the guy who punches best.
I'm going to get 911 dialed and ready on my phone.
Okay,
What are they
but
gonna do?
wait, listen. Don't call them unless we give you the go-ahead, because we have really real reason to believe that the authorities in Pine Box might be dangerous and cover this sort of thing up.
Oh, okay. Well, you are in charge, so yeah, I'll wait for your
Look,
signal.
please just trust us on this,
Just
okay?
open that door, Pine Box Protectors. Use your magic eye.
That's for Officer Bishop.
All right.
Oh, that's a good point. Forever! But I won't yell it. I'll whisper it kind of like I just did.
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
So you hold up your locket
I always
And-
forget about the light.
and you say forever.
You forget the biggest part of it.
And a golden beam of sun, for just a moment, illuminates you in the lab. And Aubrey just steps back. Will you give me a spirit roll, please, at a -1?
I just look back at Aubrey and just go, magic.
Yeah, that's also what it's gonna. Where'd my other D10 go? There it is.
Meanwhile, Calvin's still in the hallway. Like, are we going? Because I can't go back in there.
8 at a -2.
-1.
1, 7.
7. Okay, that is a success. So you say forever, and you feel that sort of shimmering wall of something kind of build up around you.
Maybe I should go in front. Magic.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Okay. So Adelaide steps in and pushes open the door.
Yes.
And as you do, it just pushes open. It seems to be hinged on one side, and it just swings kind of noiselessly in. You see water on a floor. This looks like a rough concrete floor. It's not a very big room. It looks like maybe a converted janitor's closet. There's a drain in the middle of the floor that appears to be backed up, and there's something leaking from a sink in the back corner from a pipe that is building up and trickling out through the secret door and into the laboratory. Over in the corner, there is one refrigerated specimen case and a desk. On that desk is a computer and several bits of paperwork. At that desk is a man in a lab coat who, as soon as you push the door in, wakes up with a start from being asleep at the desk. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Adelaide, give me a notice roll at a -2.
That's a 3. Can I re-roll it?
You can.
Nom, 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 nom. Thank you. That's also not good. I'm gonna try again.
All right, with a Benny.
I got a 1.
All right, he just kind of like slaps his hands on his legs, and you hear plastic thunk, and it all just happens all at once. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hi. Hello. Are you?
Please don't come any closer.
Oh, why?
I just don't want anything to happen.
What would happen?
Is this like open? Can we like come in after her, basically?
If she gives you room to. It's a pretty small area.
I mean, I imagine I've just opened the door and I'm kind of. I mean, he's reacting like I shouldn't move. So.
Dr. Miller is wearing what looks like a sort of torn and tattered lab coat, and he has close-cropped, buzz-cut ginger hair and a mustache that seems a bit unruly for his face. Yes, of course. Yes. No, I'm glad that. I'm glad you You found me in here. I don't know how long I would have been asleep.
Dr. Miller?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm
Did
Adelaide.
they send you?
Who's they?
The Foundation.
Out of character, would I know that by that term? That's the group that... Isn't that the business association group? Weren't they also called the Foundation?
What,
Only
the
time-
Pine Box Small Business Association?
Yeah.
No.
The only time we've heard the Foundation mentioned was when Nazi guy, what's his name?
Heimglimmer?
Oh,
Heimglimmer
that's when it was.
talking about,
Okay.
I'm going to get the Convergence, not the vampires, not the Foundation.
Incorrect. That is the second time you heard the Foundation mentioned.
Well, that's the first time I noticed it, because I wrote it down and did a circle and said, research the Foundation.
No, but who are they?
All right.
Are they?
Listen.
Are they werewolves?
We don't have a lot of time. Okay. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how you've... Why are you even here?
Oh, we were asked to investigate.
Oh, who is we?
Oh, these guys behind me. And your assistant lady person, I think?
Aubrey's here?
Yes.
He looks around kind of confused in the room. Aubrey, come on out. You can just come in here. Everything's fine. You guys turn around and Aubrey is gone.
I mean, I was in the hallway.
You didn't come in?
No.
He's yeah.
I've
he
been
said-
saying the whole time I was in the hallway.
was-
Okay,
looking
Aubrey
inside.
left at some point.
I mean, it's not like I would have tackled her down. I would have been like, oh, what, all right.
Yeah, I guess you don't know what's going on. So after they kind of pushed into that, at one point Aubrey just walked right past you and left without
Yeah,
a
I was
word.
like, oh, cool. Yeah, see ya.
She was right behind me.
Oh, well. Okay, so she's not here. But we're here. And we
What
just
did she
want
tell
to- well, I don't know. She said something about lycanthropes, but I did mention werewolf, so it might have been that. So I can't really be sure. But she was testing
It's
blood.
only partially lycanthrope.
What kind? Like werewolves are real?
Oh, I don't know. The samples were provided for me.
From the Foundation.
Of course.
Oh.
They wanted me to work on a serum, some sort of super soldier kind of thing, you know, like from a
Like
comic
Captain
book.
America?
Yes, very much like Captain America. Only the samples they
I
gave me
understood that reference.
were strange.
So meta.
But I have I have every reason to believe that they plan on militarizing this.
Wait,
They're going to sell.
militarizing
They're
it.
going to sell this. So
Do you know about the Needler?
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. So the Foundation, are they like a science group?
the Sweetheart Foundation.
Sweetheart Foundation. Okay,
Debbie.
yes. The Sweetheart Foundation.
Yeah, no, they're a nonprofit organization that does good works in the state, the community, and
I do remember that now.
and the world at large. However, they have almost infinite resources, almost infinite power, and almost no restrictions whatsoever. So, not quite as friendly as their exterior would present themselves to be.
Addie, who are you talking to in that hole?
Oh, it's Dr. Miller.
He's in there?
Yep.
Can we please have him come inside and not be shouting in the hallway?
Yeah. Come
Wait,
in
why
here.
doesn't he come out of his hole?
Oh, that's a good
So-
question. Do you want to come out here? This seems cramped.
Is Aubrey gone?
It seems so.
Yeah, she walked by in a huff, but
Oh.
I didn't stop her because she was kind of a bitch.
All right. He comes out of the office and kind of walks into the main office and sort of blinks at the light coming in from the window and just goes over and stands by the table and looks at the equipment that Aubrey had set up. And he says, shut the door behind you.
That door, both doors.
We coming in.
Both doors.
The door to the hallway.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
And lock it, please, so she can't get back in here.
I mean, is this smart? Because aren't you like a needle-er?
Do I look like a needle-er to you?
I mean, that lab coat seems like you needled something.
Do what you will. It doesn't matter anyways.
Wait, why?
Well, because I already told you the information that I told you.
All right.
You know too much now.
Wait, what?
So
Everyone give me a notice roll at a -2. You know too much now, so even if I, let you walk out of here, you'd probably just find yourselves on the other
I
end
get a
of
reroll?
a silenced gunshot at some point in the
What
near
the
future.
fuck?
All right. I got a 6.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. 2.
5.
5?
2.
2. All right. So you two are distracted by the things that he's talking about and trying to process all this information about the Sweetheart Foundation and the almost bizarrely frank info dump he just gave all of you guys. You both notice he seems a lot bigger than he did when you first saw him. Like he's putting on mass somehow. So I can't just,
Dr. Miller, what are you
let
doing?
you leave. Well,
Don't make us-
worry about it, son. And he turns back to face you, and you see his face elongating. His hair sprouts out all over his body.
fuck.
I've already done it.
I want to.
This is terrifying.
No,
but also
we're
kinda
in
cool.
a combat.
Yeah, that felt like we were in a
It is a wear thing.
So Dr. Miller, standing in his shredded lab coat, now blocking out the light from the windows in front of him as some sort of horribly mutated wolf man,
Got it in one, Eddie. This way.
extends his claws and gets down on almost all fours before jumping at you. Ron Tagath Stevens, Jack of Hearts. Calvin, Jack of Spades.
Cool.
Adelaide,
Jack boys.
Queen of Spades. Sawyer, either a Queen of Hearts or a Nine of Clubs.
Queen!
The Queen.
All face cards. It's an achievement unlocked.
Dr. Miller, a 5 of Spades. And I will go ahead and spend a Benny to
Yeah.
redraw that. Anyone else want to redraw?
Now we good.
You're good.
We real
Oh,
good.
it's a one-eyed Jack, so...
King of Hearts.
Oh, he did it! All faces.
Oh
we
man,
did
he
it.
one-upped us.
Super achievement.
All right, so it looks like Miller's
Wow.
going first.
Yeah, you earned it. Way to go.
So, you two are standing in the room, and you were the ones paying attention when he noticed
We
you.
get to go first.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, fuck.
1, 2, Calvin. Dr. Miller turns and looks at you, and he just sniffs the air, and he says, "I smell gunpowder." And he just leaps for you with his claws extended. He is going to wild attack multi-action you.
Ah!
So here we go, Calvin.
Boy, I hope I don't get hit. I don't have any bennies.
It's a
Point
good
of,
thing you brought the gun, though.
point of order, I'm wearing microscope armor.
You're holding a microscope under your jacket.
Armor.
That is going to be a 10.
Does he not have a multi-action penalty?
He does have the multi-action penalty.
Holy shit.
Wow.
10 against my parry.
Yes, 10 against your parry.
My parry, I don't know why it says 4. It is 5, but it's still a hit with a raise.
A hit with a raise. Actually, I'm not 100% sure I can wild attack. It actually would have been a 12 if I was doing the wild attack, but I'm not 100% sure I can wild attack multi-action. So before I look that up, I'm just going to say no, because that seems like that might be really powerful.
Wow, yeah, that would be
All right,
crazy.
so your parry is a what?
A 5.
A 5, so he's still going to hit it with a raise. So here we go. Oh, first of all, I guess I should say this. Can I get a spirit roll from everybody at a -2?
Oh, come on. We've seen werewolves in movies.
Not like this.
And the Needler, we fought him like a bunch of times.
At a -2.
Is this a fear thing?
This is a fear thing.
Oh, okay.
Is this like a fear thing?
Did it.
You made it? All right.
Woo! I got 4.
A 4? All right, that's a success.
They can.
They can?
Text can be used with multi-action.
Okay, then it's a
Yeah.
12.
Cool. Then
Sorry.
that's hit with. My parry's a 5, so you.
Still with a raise, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Still.
Sorry, was there a modifier on this?
-2.
Can I get a reroll?
Yes.
Nom, 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 nom.
Oh, yes, aced it. Okay, great. Double aced it! Okay, I got plenty.
All right, great.
Also got plenty.
All right, so none of you are paralyzed
Based
by
on the
fear
D2.
as the giant wolfman leaps towards Calvin. However,
it.
Calvin's not feeling super great.
Haven't seen that.
Calvin,
Yeah.
oh boy. Here comes your damage roll.
Cool. I'm ready for it.
These dice +4.
I'm sorry. Did you say 4?
Yes, because he's wild attacking and he has a strength of D12 +2. 12, 15, 19. I aced on the D6. 20.
Rip.
20 damage. What is your toughness?
Oh yeah, my toughness. That's a big old 6, baby.
A 6?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a success with a raise, with a raise, with a raise. A success with 3 raises. You would be shaken and take 3 wounds.
You're very lucky this hit me, Sawyer.
Soaking?
I know, right? I would be done.
You would be just
Wild
dead.
attacks can be used
Yes.
with
Yeah.
multiple attacks.
Yeah.
Right? You already said that.
Yes.
I already looked it up.
We have
You're late,
confirmation.
Zook.
Double confirmation.
This is a vigor roll.
Yes.
Here I go to soak up 3 wounds. That's a 2 and a 2.
Okay, that's not
Which is
going to
a
do it, Calvin.
Big ol' failure. I use an extra credit to re-roll my dice. That's a 4 and a 2. I'm not gonna do it. Here's a Benny. Cause sure.
That's close.
I got
Oh
3.
God.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
That is a failure.
Boy.
Calvin, you are shaken and you take 3 wounds.
Oh my God.
Ah!
I do not have my wound counters.
Okay,
So,
I'll keep track. Don't worry.
Here, just use that to write it in front of you.
You could do a real damage burst now, though.
Here's his second attack.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna be dead. Also, I'm out of.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's a 14, so that's going to be another hit with a raise.
Oh no.
But how much does microscope armor give me?
None. None. None.
You're incapacitated.
11. 15, actually.
I just wrote down RIP instead of my life.
You have no bennies?
No, I got nothing.
Calvin,
No cheat tokens, nothing.
the Wolfman jumps across the room and just slashes at you savagely across the front of your body. Giant gashes are ripped into you. And Calvin, you are incapacitated.
Question.
And a microscope.
Question.
Yes.
Could Adelaide potentially use her card on someone else, even though it's your character?
It says your hero.
You can always use that on. You can always use those cards on someone else.
I can use it. It can. I was actually going to do something with it, but this is your life.
What is this?
It's a second wind. It'll get rid of up to 2 wounds.
I mean, I'll take that, but I'm about to take 2 more wounds. does that
So
work?
here's how it works. Here's how this works.
Okay.
You cannot take more than 3 wounds total. Anything more than 3 wounds incapacitates you.
Okay.
So you are currently incapacitated.
Okay.
If Adelaide plays that second wind card now, I will rule that it removes 2 of your wounds.
Okay, but I'm still incapacitated.
No. You would be up.
Oh, okay. Then cool, I'll do that.
All right. Card being played, and what a clutch second wind this is. As Dr. Miller jumps across the table and rips into you, Calvin, you stumble backwards to the floor and feel warm blood filling your shirt. And as you prepare for the darkness that comes behind, it doesn't come. And you look down and realize the microscope got in the way of most of his attack. It is now
Microscope armor!
completely destroyed.
It's okay, it wasn't mine.
But you are still up. You are shaken, and you have 1 wound.
Okay.
SF Giants 49er and Chem 13 Freak, thank you guys very much for the resub, gifting the subs, and Griffin 88, thank you for the bits.
Thank you.
All right. So that was its turn.
Thanks, Addie. Yeah, you're my hero.
I think I'm gonna do it anyway.
Adelaide, you're up.
So I have a question first, out of character.
Yes.
The spell that Lauren and I did with our blood, did that require a bunch of different? Would it be something I'd be able to remember,
No.
even with this?
Ooh, that's a Benny. He loves those. Looks so tasty. Come on, take it.
And if I use magic as in my blood,
Here's the thing.
okay.
It requires another person.
Oh.
Okay. I thought it was just my blood.
That's why it wasn't working when she did it alone.
Well, your blood is very important, but the spell itself requires another person.
Okay.
You don't remember it because you don't know it. It's black magic that Lauren was studying.
Okay. Can I then make a notice roll to see if this werewolf? Would
Actually,
I be able to?
you know what? I really like that idea.
You saw his blood. Use my blood.
Give me,
It could just be like sorcerer shit, you
just-
know?
The vial of blood?
just give me a smarts roll at a -3. And if you make it, I will let you use that ability.
Wow. Can I re-roll it?
You
That's
can.
a 2. I aced it on my D12.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
That's a good one to ace.
I got 20.
20.
At a -2.
Minus
Three.
3.
Oh, sorry,
So
minus
just a 17.
Only 17.
All right.
Jesus.
So you, Adelaide, in the heat of the moment, your mind just sees Calvin being attacked by this thing, and you jump to the worst weapon that you can think of, and all that comes to mind is what happened with Lauren. And you, I'm guessing just with anything nearby, there's plenty of
Yes.
sharp implements to choose from in a laboratory. You cut your hand and you slap your hands together and you start to whisper over them. Can I get an occult roll from you?
Yes.
At a -2.
Sorry, occult roll at a -2.
Ace.
Nice.
That's a 7.
A 7. That will be a success, but not with the raise. So Adelaide. Oh wait, no. He wild attacked, so he is vulnerable.
Yeah.
So you get
Downside.
a 9, which is a success with the raise. So Adelaide, you do that and you start to whisper, and there is a strange, cold, ill wind that suddenly starts to blow inside of this laboratory as if from nowhere. And the three of you feel a chill that runs down to the depths of the marrow in your bones as you begin to whisper, Adelaide. The blood from your hand starts to float up in the air in front of you and congeal into a ball, spiraling around itself more rapidly and rapidly, taking on size as it goes before shooting outwards towards him. Will you roll 3d6 damage for me, Adelaide?
Oh.
Now, if I am correct, this edge of yours,
So that's a question.
yes.
Was that, how many components did that equal to? So I take a wound and a fatigue.
Okay.
Oh shit.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10?
Yeah.
All right. 10.
It's pretty average. It's pretty good. It's not bad.
You want to keep it?
I thought you were going to tell me if it was enough or not first.
Well, it's damage, so.
10 will shake him.
I'll try to reroll it once.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't
Extra
you?
credit to reroll.
The 3d6s, they could ace all over the place.
No, that's
Do you want to spend a bet?
an 11. Do I need? Yeah. Okay. I guess.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking if you want
I'll
to spend
try.
a
Just
bet.
giving you the option. You don't have to. We are running dry here, so.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Okay.
Because if I can take him, so that's 10, 16.
Nice.
You guys
22.
forgot that it's Adelaide
22, yeah.
re-rolling here.
22, 27.
27.
Nice.
So we went from 10 to 11 to 27. And this is what I get when I say, do you want to keep it? They don't keep it, and they roll again. 27 is a success with a raise, with a raise, with a raise, with a raise. A success with 4 raises. He's going to try and soak.
Seems fair. Seems fair.
Don't soak my blood.
Literally.
He rolled a 1, but then a 6.
God, I thought it was a crit fail for a minute. I was like, yes. No.
Then a 6.
Come on!
Then a 5. A 17, which is a success with 3 raises, which means he soaks 3 of those wounds.
I think that's actually the whole thing, isn't it? Because just success. So
How many
it's 1.
raises did I say it was?
Success with
12,
3 raises.
16, 20, 20. It was a success with 4 raises, actually.
So he's shaking.
So he's shaken and wounded.
That's not nothing.
It's not nothing.
Okay,
But that was hard to do.
This blasts out of you, Adelaide, and catches this thing directly in the side. And you see him shoved almost as though he was hit by a bus against the wall, and his body just sort of crumples up against it. And he turns and shakes his head and growls. You hear this deep rumbling growl from up in his throat, and he says, "That hurt."
Can I say, everybody run?
What the fuck, Addie?
All right. Adelaide, you have also been shaken and taken a wound. So will you notate that? I do not have my tokens.
Oh, yeah.
Hand in your card. Next up, Sawyer, I believe.
Anyone got better than Queen of Hearts?
No, we're both jacks.
Okay. So
Jack boys.
from where he is now, has he been knocked far enough away from, like, Calvin that I could try and fireball him? Because it's pretty tight quarters, so it seems pretty dangerous.
It is fairly tight quarters. It is pretty dangerous. I will say this. You could fireball him. However, there is a 33% chance that you will hit Calvin with it.
Calvin, you don't have...
I mean,
I think we gotta take those odds, right?
seems fair. I've shot you so many times.
All right.
You also might destroy evidence, but I don't know if you think of that in the moment.
The
Sure,
evidence,
matters.
the evidence
we gotta
is
stop this
currently,
guy from...
The evidence is currently destroying us.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should just take this guy down and then figure it out.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat there. Okay, I'm just going to, and I think this is just sort of an instinct thing. Sawyer just grabs the lighter, which he already had out, and just flicks it and throws it at him, and just yells, "Everybody, get out of the way!"
So you flip the lighter up and flick your wrist and shoot out a ball of flame, or do you? Give me a spirit roll at a -1.
Let's find
Do we get an
out.
option to get out of the way? As he yelled.
I mean, you could go on hold and wait till they go and get out of your way.
Oh, that's a great
After
idea.
shouting, get out of the way. I mean, I don't want to tell you how to do a combat, but if you don't want to kill your friends, that might be a good thing to try.
That makes sense.
Okay, so you pull out the lighter and shout, get out of the way, and flip your card over.
Great. So I will be on hold until I have a clear shot.
What are you guys going to do? You're up first, Calvin.
So I guess hitting the deck would just take our turn, right?
If that's all you want to do on your turn.
I'm gonna draw my gun and hit the deck because he pulled out the lighter, and I know what that means.
Okay, so you draw your gun and hit the deck.
Can I do defend?
You can draw your gun and defend, yes, but that won't help you against that.
Oh well. Okay.
That just ups your parry.
Then I will hit the deck.
Okay. Going prone will potentially help you against that. Okay.
I guess I'm gonna try and be as opposite of him as I can. Move to the side against the wall.
I'm sorry, I have to add. You drawing your gun, you could take a shot and then hit the deck.
Oh yeah, I guess I should probably do that.
Why not,
How
right?
close is he to Sawyer?
The wolf?
Yeah.
He's
on you.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's take that shot.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right, cool.
How close is he to swim?
Make a shooting roll.
I just want to make sure.
Because you know that if you shoot me, the gun is gone.
Can I hit Sawyer with this somehow?
I will say, if I do crit fail this, please let it ricochet and hit Sawyer.
Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me take a shot.
I am not sure if we are missing toasts or points of extra credit right now. As I said, we don't have anyone running things behind the scenes. We have DJ Regular helping out and Dom's trying to keep an eye. So if things are coming in slow, bear with us.
Also, I wrote down shaken, but I'm not. That card actually made me unshake, didn't it?
No, it did?
Yeah, it says if you're shaking, you're also.
Oh yeah, okay, so you just have a wound.
Whoop.
Nice. That's a good card.
It is
Yeah.
good
That's a
card.
really good card.
It's been clutch the last couple
Saved
episodes.
every life.
It's not updating, no. Should I refresh it?
Oh, it's probably got disconnected from the.
Oh, the
when they-
internet?
when they-
We have internet, right?
Okay, 1 moment. Yeah, go ahead and make that roll. I will.
Here it comes, I'm making a roll. It's 2 2s, that sucks. I'm gonna reroll with some extra credit. And I'm gonna get a 7 minus 1, that's a 6.
A 6
That's
is
hit.
enough to
I'll
hit.
Take it.
Okay.
You want me to? I can reconnect it.
If you don't mind.
The damage for a gun is
2d6 plus 1.
Ooh, thank you. Plus 2. Because I'm right. Oh, I should use this card, I guess. Right? I should use this card now?
Yeah, for this combat, I think so.
Yeah. Do you think we're getting another one, though?
I think you're wounded in this combat, so it makes a lot of sense to
Your hero causes plus 2 damage for each wound he has in this encounter.
Yeah.
So that caps out now. If you gain more wounds, you won't get more powerful. It
Nope.
caps
You
it
will.
when you play.
Did it say that?
It
no.
specifically says if you gain more wounds.
Oh, wounds count whether they were suffered previously or after this card is played.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
Also
it
a really good
specifically
card.
says that.
All right.
Okay.
Reading the card explains the card. Well, that's garbage.
That's damage.
But I should re-roll it.
Yeah.
It's a 8 to begin with. But I will use an extra credit to re-roll that. That's better. It's a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
That's a hit with a raise.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is damage.
This is damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did the hit already.
10 is a hit. And he is already shaken and wounded.
Cool.
So I am going to spend a Benny to unshake him. And he is now shaken again.
Okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
So you fire the gun at him, and he ducks down. You see it just whiz over the back of his lab coat and cut just a little bit of a laceration in there, but it seems like he was able to just flatten out before it did much damage, and he scuttles around on his claws and just bares his teeth at all of you. Then you hit the deck?
Yeah.
All right.
You can dodge that. He can't dodge that.
Real quick,
Let's hope
though,
anyway.
since I am behind here...
Holy cow.
Can I have a water?
Okay. I have to give you guys these things because they will count for this combat. BSB Care would like to give 1 point of extra credit to me, the Dean, and Chem 13 Freak would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table. Also, we have unlocked
Can I get yours first? Oh,
a mystery box. Draw.
Oh, sweet.
I also like a water.
Oh, we'll just split our water.
Yeah.
Never you are? Yeah.
Just
Or the one on top.
the one mystery box draw.
It's just the warm water left there.
Sorry. Box of mystery.
Turn.
Tell us the mystery that we should learn. Thank you.
This mystery box card will come into play next session.
Oh, so next season?
Yes.
Wow.
However,
Next season.
I should also point out, in the middle of this fight, I know, but I just got back access to this, the final super stretch tier has been unlocked. Wildcards, the game, the metagame, has been unlocked. So thank you very much, Alumni Association.
Oh my.
I think you'll enjoy that. Let's jump back into this fight now that we're all back up to speed. Okay, so you shook him with your shot. Rontaga Stevens, you are up next.
Straight shooken.
I'm gonna say we should probably just get out of here now, and then see that you're about to use your flamethrower, and then back up against.
I'm so sorry. He's distracted because he did a wild attack.
He's vulnerable.
So I would have hit with a raise because I got a 6+2, or -2 in his case. Right?
We're just gonna move.
Yeah,
That's
we gotta
fine,
move
that's
forward.
All right.
I should remember that.
You're doing what?
I say we should probably just get out of here, and then I see that you're readying the flame, and I will back up and try and get opposite behind you or away from you somehow.
Okay, and that's all you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, so you just clear the way. Sawyer, you're up.
The last thing I want to do is be close to this thing when he's firing.
Fireball.
Yeah, that's probably.
All right, give me a spirit roll at a -1, Sawyer.
All right.
Also, roll a d6 and don't roll a 1.
That's a 4.
A 4? A 4 is enough.
I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. Great. And you didn't even hit Calvin. Instead,
Yeah.
a burst of flame shoots out of your Zippo lighter from hell and engulfs Dr. Miller. Roll 2d6 damage.
How many faculty members we killed this season?
Let me get a reroll.
You got it.
God, same roll, 5 both times.
5?
Yeah. Not
5
much.
is not going to do it. However,
He's on fire. He's on fire!
Yay!
He's on fire!
he laughs off the damage from the flames. However, he doesn't notice that the back part of his lab coat has caught on fire and is now beginning to flame and smoke and smolder. On his turn, he will be taking fire damage.
Hell yeah.
Hand in your
fire
card.
damage.
And, can I also try and move towards getting out?
Yeah, you can run to the door.
Yeah, I want to run to the door.
Okay, you run to the
We
door.
should try and get out of this
Are
place.
there windows here?
Yes, windows are behind, or were behind him.
Oh, there were.
Yes.
Oh. Huh.
10 of spades, Rontaga Stevens. 2 of spades for you, Calvin. 4 of spades for you, Adelaide. Either a queen
Where
of
are these
clubs
all
or an
spades?
8 of hearts.
Queen.
The queen. Dr. Miller gets a 6 of spades.
Is that all spades?
It's to me?
I'm going to spend my second to last betting to redraw his card. Would anyone else like to redraw their card?
No.
There aren't many bennies left.
Whoa!
Jack of diamonds.
That usually never works for you. It's
I
worked
know.
twice in a row for you now.
Well, it is a finale.
Wow, I'm happy for
He
you.
stacked it back.
Dean Lean.
So I believe Sawyer is up first. So Sawyer, you are running for the door. Did you lock the door? You closed it.
I did close it.
What? Why would you?
He told us to lock
close
it.
it and lock
But I
it,
did
so-
question it. I was like, why are we... No, I wouldn't have locked it.
All right,
Why
you
would I
did not lock
ourselves
the
in
door.
this
The door is
together?
closed, but it is not locked, and you hear him growling as he gets up from the floor and stands up to his full height.
Do I still have a clear view of him?
Yeah, you
I'm
have a
gonna
clear
try
view of it.
again with the lighter.
He's humongous.
Okay, so you have definitely cleared the way. I'm a little worried about Adelaide and Calvin. Adelaide, I pictured you were standing by the door.
Fire.
That's true, it's just fire. All right,
Well,
so
I lose my
Calvin is
clothes.
still potentially in range. But he's still prone on the ground. He's only going to get hit if he rolls a 1, essentially.
Okay, I think it's worth that risk.
Do it.
Yeah, I threw one at him and then ran over to the side, and I'm just gonna do it again.
Spirit -1.
Let's give it a try.
What if I burned to death?
Yeah, what if?
I need to reroll.
Okie dokie.
This might be the first time I fail this thing. Yep, it is.
You failed it?
Yep, I got a 2.
You flip open the lighter and flick it with your wrist before flipping the ignition. In the heat of everything, you do the sequence incorrectly, and as you flick your wrist, the lighter starts to heat up and become incandescent, and then you see this just red glowing burst of energy get sucked into your body and blow through all of the nerves in your body. You are shaken, and the lighter falls from your hand, smoking and smoldering.
Whew.
Hand in your card.
Do I see all that happen?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess I have to wait till my turn.
Dr. Miller laughs in his throat. Trying to leave. Sorry. No witnesses. And he's going to jump for you.
I'm sorry, you sound like Batman.
No, Batman sounds totally different. I'll do Batman later.
But you sound like a joking Batman.
When Batman shows up.
Like a Pete Holmes Batman.
Badman?
Ooh, oh. I'm so excited about this.
This is a wild attack as well, but not a multi-action wild attack, as he runs towards you and just slashes at you, Sawyer.
Okay.
That is going to be a 10.
Yep, that'll hit me with a raise.
Hit with
I
a
have
raise.
Parry of 5.
Barrier 5 coming soon to NBC.
Not too bad. That's a 7, plus 2 is a 9, but I am going to spend a point of extra credit to reroll
Is
that.
he on fire?
He is on fire. And he's shaken.
Oh, yeah, he's got unshake.
Yeah, he does.
But if he unshakes, we'll just act like everything happened normal.
Okay, here we go. Finale time,
Way
guys.
to narc it, Dom.
Good
Finale
narc.
time.
Good narc.
No, that's a solid good.
Great narc.
Unshaking.
Can thank Chad for that.
He does unshake.
Yeah, fine.
He is
but it was worth
unshaken.
a shot.
Then he jumps at you. And then I re-roll it.
Yep.
Great. So now we're back to this.
And were you counting the wound and his? Yeah, it was plenty.
Yes. That is
a one?
better.
Oh, it's 2 seconds.
That is a 15, 16, 17 damage.
Okay, so that's 11 above my toughness.
Okay, so that's a hit with 2 raises.
Yep.
You would be shaken and take 2 wounds, Sawyer. You are shaken and take 2 wounds, Sawyer.
I don't have anything to.
Mark it on the table in front of you.
Okay.
He just jumps across the room and slashes into your torso as well and rips a gash. Blood starts to flow freely, Sawyer, and you feel a bit lightheaded. This has been happening a lot to you lately.
Yeah.
All right.
I was already. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference.
No. Next up, Rontagoth Stevens.
So you're laying on the ground,
Yep, watching this happen.
and you just got hit,
Yep.
and you're blood magicking Dark Willow style right now.
Cool.
Okay. I'm gonna run to Calvin and try and get him up, and
I purposely fell down so I can get up on my own turn.
yeah.
I'm not like hurt.
No, I
I'm
know,
not
I know, but I'm trying to get us out of here.
Or get him out of here.
Okay, I'm going to run up to. Well, I'm just going to run to the door and try and run out and just antagonize him to follow me.
Okay, so you're gonna run out. That sounds like a test.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because you don't have the edge that actually allows you to draw him after you. So how would you like to test him?
I'm like.
Well, he's over by the door, actually. If you're going to run with Sawyer, if you're going to run out the door, he would get a free attack against you. So you might test him first, and then run out the door.
Well, I will Razdaz-Low him,
Oh, that's even better.
and
I like that.
I'm going to designate Sawyer as getting a +1 to his parry.
Also
sitting
pretty good.
adjacent to me.
There's Rontagoth Stevens leaping into action.
Parry 6.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of go down low and almost like the Batman fight, like go like this.
Okay.
To try and like confuse like his perception of how big I am.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to lash out and try and punch him.
Okay, so you duck down and just run for him with your elbows down, covering your face and body. And as he turns away from Sawyer to meet your approach, you duck under him since you do have a size disadvantage here, and just go right through his guard and into his stomach. Give me a fighting roll. Or do you do the test first?
Test first.
Right, Razdazlo, your special edge.
Okay, so athletics or fighting for the test?
I believe it's a fighting test for Razdazlo, isn't it? Or it's any test.
I thought it was fighting.
You make a test and fighting roll without multi-action penalty.
I mean, to me, that sounds like a fighting test.
Okay, yeah. Great.
He's pretty good at that.
Don't say that.
Okay. I won't say it.
That's why you don't say it. Can I have a...
Extra credit to re-roll.
All right, we got this.
There it is.
we go. Okay, that's an 8.
An 8. All right. He is resisting with his athletics.
Oh, shit.
Or sorry, with his agility.
Shit.
He got a 5. I'm going to spend a point of extra credit to re-roll that. He got a 5. All right. You succeed.
Okay.
He is already vulnerable, so would you like to make him distracted?
Yes.
All right. He is now +2 to be acted against, -2 to act.
All right, great.
Pretty good.
So then I'm just gonna try and punch him
Okay. Give me a fighting roll.
at a +3.
Is that with the +2 for him being vulnerable?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an 8.
An 8.
I guess then I will try and reroll.
Extra credit to re-roll it.
That's what it's for, baby.
It's a 9.
A 9. Will hit.
Woo!
Okay.
Roll damage.
Okay.
He has 1 wound so far?
He does.
Ooh, that's awful.
That's garbage. That's a 5.
Yum 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 coin.
Rick Bear, thank you very much for the tip.
Rick Bear!
Or someone pretending to be Rick.
No, that's
I-
really Rick Bear.
It's Rick?
That's an
Okay.
8.
Re-rolling
I can do better.
with a Benny.
Oh, God. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait, 1 more. There it is.
11. Wait. Yeah.
11.
He is vulnerable. Does that make a difference? No.
That's damage.
11.
11.
Yep.
You run up, get down under his guard, and come in and punch him. You successfully distract him, and you have shaken him, Ron Tagath Stevens.
Cool.
Get out of here!
Hand in your card.
You're talking to him
He
or
says.
us?
No, us. Us.
Oh,
guys.
he also needs to take fire damage. That was the
Right.
other thing that I figured out. Hold on. 10. So actually,
wound.
he was already shaken from the fire damage. So you wound him.
Yes!
Nice.
He now has 2 wounds, and he's still on fire. All right, you handed in your card. Adelaide, you're up next. So you feel yourself kind of unsteady, and you feel this sort of like sick, nauseous feeling coming up from your stomach, but also down from your head. You're not sure exactly what's happening, but you know that you might pay for this physically. However, it is your turn to act.
So is the lighter, I assume it's like too hot to handle.
Correct.
I want to pick it up
Okay.
because I can handle it, right?
Give me an occult roll.
Do you need to unshake Addy?
Yeah, you also need to
I do,
unshake.
yes, you're right.
That magic you did feels like it was so long ago.
That's not enough with my wound and... yeah.
Extra credit to reroll?
There we go. Okay, so that's a 9.
A 9. Okay,
yeah.
so you unshake.
That was for unshaking.
Yes.
I thought this was a cult.
Now give me an occult roll.
I didn't roll the right die for
Oh.
unshaking, but that's...
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry, I didn't realize. 5.
5. Okay, so looking at the talisman on the ground, smoking like that, and seeing what happened to him, you know from what you know of talismans that this thing has been tapped out for right now. That's not supposed to happen. The talisman's not going to work.
Ever again?
Well, you're pretty sure it will work again eventually, just not now.
Oh, yeah, I know. I wasn't going to use it. I just want to pick it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, you pick it up.
Okay, so I pick it up, and I want to run out of the room.
Okay, you pick it up and run out of the room. You're going to have to run past him.
He's shaking though.
He is shaken.
Okay, so that means he doesn't get an attack.
That's
unless
correct.
Unless he has an edge, and he's kind of bait us into it.
Well,
No,
if he uses his a Benny, he can unshake, but that would at least use up a Benny.
Oh, that's true.
I'm wanting to get out, basically.
Okay, so you
At
grab
least that's my understanding that we're all running.
you grab the lighter and just
Yes, good
as
move.
it sizzles against your flesh, you feel nothing, and your flesh feels nothing either. That's just the lighter that's very hot coming in contact with human flesh that will not burn, since you are Adelaide the Unburnt.
Thank you, because I was gonna grab it and it was gonna hurt.
You grab it and run out, hoping that he will be distracted by Ron Tagath long enough that he won't try and take a swipe at you. You are incorrect.
Oh,
He
shit.
spends a Benny to unshake,
Baited.
and as you run by, he
Straight
just
baited.
roars and snaps out with his teeth right at you, Adelaide.
I go invisible at that moment.
No.
Sorry, I teleport.
No. He got a 7. It's +2 -2 because he is distracted and he has a +2.
Is my deflect still up?
It is.
Oh, well,
So that is
doesn't give me
-2. So he got a 5 actually.
My parry is 5.
Okay, so he meets your parry, but as he slashes out at you, you see his hand slowed somewhat by the invisible barrier that he reaches through, and by the time he makes it's his mouth actually. By the time he makes contact with you, he's lost a lot of momentum.
Oh god, he's biting me?
He's biting you, yes. I'm sorry,
He's so excited
I
about
thought I
this.
made that clear.
She's so excited about this.
No, I'm not excited. What
are you talking about?
You could be a werewolf.
I don't want to be a werewolf.
No one
Such a
says
good
that.
werewolf.
No one says that.
That is a 14. 14 damage.
Neat.
What's your toughness?
5.
5. Success with a raise. With success with 2 raises, you'll be shaken and have 3 wounds, Adelaide.
And
All right.
He'll also
This
be
is
aware.
vigor, right?
This is vigor.
We've all soaked in this battle except for Ron. Oh,
Oh,
my
no!
god, that is garbage.
Pretty. Can I reroll that?
You can, but that extra credit's running real low.
Yeah, I know.
If you were gifted a sub, please let DJ
Fine.
Regular know
I
in
would get
chat who
rid
you'd
of
like
one
to
of
send a
them,
reroll
right?
to.
A 5?
Yeah.
Yes, that would get rid of 1. However, you
Fine.
would still be shaken and have 2 wounds.
Isn't
I
it,
know, that's
isn't it
my only
5
option.
-2?
Yep, it is. So it wouldn't be enough. Nope, it's all good. I'm
Oh.
gonna take those 2 wounds.
Okay, so you are shaken and you have 3 wounds, Adelaide. As you try and leave, he just snaps out and sinks his teeth into the meat of your bicep, and your body cries out in pain as you feel something crunch and something squirt red hot and important out of your
Do I
arm.
at least get
God.
past him?
No, you don't. You are stopped right near the door, and he
Cool.
pulls back,
Neat.
blood and other bits of flesh just dripping from his jaw, and he says, "This brings me no pleasure."
I don't believe you.
Obocop, thank you very much for the resub.
Thanks, Overcome.
Calvin,
Thank you.
you're up.
Okay, it all comes down to this. I turn into a zebra.
You can't do that.
No,
you didn't take the edge.
You can't do that.
You should have taken be a zebra.
Fuck!
I hear they are vicious.
Okay, you're out the door?
No, he's by the door.
No.
I don't think anyone.
We're
literally
all
in-
inside this room.
Yes.
Cool.
Sawyer is also by the door, about to leave. Adelaide is by the door. Everyone's by the door, including Dr. Miller, the werewolf.
And we're on the 2nd floor.
Yes.
And he has 2 wounds.
Yes.
He can't attack you if you run out of his threatened area.
It's true. He has already used his free attack.
Yeah, but like... did we get the door open at least?
No, the door's open.
Oh, the door's
Yeah.
open, great. Okay, then I'm going to go to the door, and then I'm going to use the power given to me by Three-Eyed Jack
Okay.
to sort of smoke screen everything inside the room and hope that they can...
That's not how it works.
I don't know exactly how it works.
It's the blind power. So basically, you're using the veil of sea mist to shoot stinging salt's fog.
That's even
into
better.
Defo
the face.
used it on him. That's way better
That's
than
way better than what I wanted to do.
Yes.
Cool.
Use it on us so
your
we
plan.
can't see our
Sucked.
Yes.
This
No,
plan, great.
This is a way better plan. Cool. Then I'm going to run up to him and do that.
As the Alumni Association unlocked 2 sessions ago, you do have the ability to do this once per day as a holdover from your possession.
Nice.
So give me a spirit roll.
All right, sorry, don't get mad at me. This isn't a gun, but it might bring back some bad memories. You said spirit?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sawyer's just worried about the fact that he's bleeding from werewolf claw scratches.
But it wasn't a gun! Just want to point that out. Oh, that's garbage. Oh my god, that's a 3 and a 2.
Yeah, that's not very good.
Oh boy!
Come on, Three-Eyed Jack. That's a 5.
A 5.
Is this a spell that I need to get a 4 to succeed?
That is correct.
Oh, cool. Then I will take the 5.
All right, so you hold your hand up to the thing's bloody face, and you just close your eyes for a moment, and this foam that just smells like the sea, this fog, shoots out of your fingertips and directly into his face, and he roars and knocks his head back. He is going to suffer a -2 penalty to all actions requiring sight.
Sweet.
Which is many things that he's doing.
All right, that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I'm gonna start running out if I can.
All right, you run out past him as he brings his claws up to his eyes. You run out into the hallway, and you hear screams and shouts of commotion. It sounds like whatever is happening, the violence of this has the rest of the people inside, already on edge from a previous attack, have panicked and are freaking out in the science building.
Okay, cool. If I can just yell, like, evacuate the building right now, everybody get out! There's a fire!
All right, now you hear even more screaming.
Cool. As long as they're leaving.
7 of hearts. 8 of diamonds. Queen of diamonds. Either a 3 or a 6.
I guess I'll take the 3.
All right. And he gets
I don't know if this is...
a 5 of diamonds.
I should have taken the 6.
However,
this might not be the case.
I'm going to spend his last penny to redraw.
Wow.
See, everything worked out.
I mean, maybe it goes lower.
No, it's terrible. You're right.
10 of diamonds.
That wouldn't have mattered.
All right, first up is Adelaide. So he is still vulnerable and distracted and blinded by
Can I
sea foam.
just try to kick him?
Yeah, you could definitely try and kick him. You know Sipsu, Ron taught you.
I know. I'm at such a
however, you are shaken.
negative. Yeah, and I have fatigue. That
And a
was
wound.
part of the.
Oh, yeah.
And a wound.
So you're shaken and you're at a -4.
So let me try to unshake.
Oh my god, I should have carried Addie out of here.
That's, god damn it. I can never remember that.
Rick
Unshaken
Fair
is
would like to
vigor?
give 1 point of extra
spirit
credit
is unshaken.
to the table.
Thanks, Rick.
And
Everything is vigorous, spirit's
Obocop
unshaken.
would like to give 1 point of extra credit to me.
Yay!
No!
Dean!
He doesn't need it.
Welcome to the club. The
At a
club that kills
minus-
us.
4.
4. Well, that's a 5. So I did it.
You did
Hey!
it?
Yeah.
You unshake Adelaide.
Yeah.
All right, well done. And you want to try and attack him?
Yeah.
So he is still vulnerable, so you do get a +2 against him, so you're only at a -2.
Okay. That's a 3.
That- yeah, that won't do
I'll
it.
try to re-roll it
Okay.
Eddie,
with a.
his parry is like, wait, what is his parry? Like 9?
Oh, right.
You guys are supposed to be figuring that out. I mean, I know his parry, but
No, I didn't do it.
I mean,
So-
I had an 8 and a 10.
I just
Hi.
feel like I
Behind
go to like try to live. I'm like, nah. I
come
just
on.
want to head out.
all right, so you stumble over towards him and try and attack, but as you do, you just feel something tear further in your arm, and you just double over from the pain and try and stumble out the door past this giant thing and following Calvin out into the hallway, where you hear the screams and the panic from outside. People are rushing by. No one is looking into the lab in their headlong desire to flee from this building, but it's getting pretty chaotic out here. You handed in your card, yes?
Yeah.
Next up is Dr. Miller.
Sorry, did I miss something? Why is everybody else leaving the building?
The commotion and the shouting of fire.
There was
okay.
a gunshot and
Yeah, makes
other
sense.
things.
We did shoot a gun in the school.
It is his turn. Several things have to happen now. First, he takes damage from fire.
Burn to death, burn to death, burn,
Burn to death.
I aced it on the
Yes.
damage die.
Okay, so that's
7.
7 so far. 8.
8.
Underwhelming.
It's underwhelming?
Was he
It's
shaken?
enough.
He was shaken.
Oh!
And he has 2 wounds, and he has just gained a 3rd from the flames.
Oh, I thought it had to be his parry or something. Oh, okay.
No,
cool.
no, because he's already
Great.
shaken.
I'll
I
take
forgot
it.
he was already shaken.
He roars out in pain as the fire begins to creep up the back of his lab coat and tears at his eyes. He does now get to make a vigor roll to try and shake off the blindness. However, it's at a -3. That is a 4, actually. No. Yeah, it is a 4. So he is able to...
Is he distracted or vulnerable?
Not anymore. It's his turn now. He is able to shake off the blindness, and you see him blinking his eyes, and his pupils dilate back up, and he focuses in on all of you trying to flee, and you just see some instinct in him is to chase after you.
Does that
Unshake.
However, he is shaken,
Okay, cool.
so he has to unshake. He's not super great at unshaking, you guys.
That's great.
Oh boy!
He does not. However,
5
I will
and a 1.
spend a point of extra credit to re-roll that.
Thanks,
How many of those
Obocop.
you
It
got?
was only a 2. Yes, he didn't do it.
He does not unshake, so he tries to stagger after you and just bursts through the door and out into the hallway. As
Some of us are still in the room, right?
Yeah, he
These-
would have to disengage from me if he's moving it away.
well, he's trying to.
And
okay,
me.
well then I'm going to hit him.
So we both get to attack him,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Gang up bonus too, which I didn't add on the last.
I mean, we're not doing super great, but like,
You go. You take
Make
all
your
the
rolls.
chances you
fine.
Make your rolls.
But like, yeah, take the fucking shot.
So this is a
Wayne
plus-
Gretzky that.
Yeah, you do get a +1 because of the.
I
hang-up
don't.
bonus.
I'm shaken.
Oh, you're shaken.
Yeah, I
then
can't
you don't
do
get
it.
to make an attack.
Solid mark though.
So that's a 6.
Parry's a 9, I think. Calculated parry's a 9.
Should I use our last reroll?
Yeah, man.
Probably. In Ron we trust.
Okay.
Last point of extra credit to reroll.
Whee!
Wow.
All over the place.
It's a 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
Ron, he tries to run past you, but you're just blown back by his swiping arm, and you barely have the time to even try to get an attack in before he's muscled out of the room.
Oh, we forgot our stun guns.
That was
That
him.
was-
That's
yeah.
all he can do. He's out in the hallway. The last of the people who were
Were you
fleeing.
trying to attack him?
I'm.
He's shaking.
He's shaking.
Oh, you're shaking.
The last of the people who were fleeing disappear out into the office that you talked to the secretary in, leaving you all alone in the hallway with the giant hulking form of Dr. Alan Miller. Next up, Calvin.
Okay, so basically he came out in the hallway as I'm running away.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna point my gun and be like, man, make the right choice, man. Look, there's more of us than you. You're going down. Just put your paws down.
There's no way you had time for all of that, so just the beginning of it. Intimidation?
Okay.
And I'll give you a +1 because you are holding a gun pointed at him.
Okay, cool. I don't have intimidation though. So what about persuasion?
No, that sounded more like an intimidation roll
Yeah,
to
I
me.
guess it did.
You could try and taunt him.
I don't have taunt. Oh, I do have taunt, but that's not the purpose of taunt.
Why
Yeah,
don't
you can
shoot
test him with taunt.
Yeah. You're just trying to test him, right?
I guess I could just shoot him in the face.
Well, whatever you're going to do, decide it now or go on hold.
I shoot him in the face.
All right, instead of saying anything, or you do say something and then unload your weapon anyways.
Just like the police.
Dark.
I got a 4.
A 4 is all you need, Calvin.
Y'all should get some guns.
2d6 +1.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
1 and an ace. And a 1.
Oh my god, that's the exact same thing that I rolled when I fired him.
Well, so that is a 9?
A 9? An 8?
+1.
Yeah, +1.
A 9. He is shaken, and he has 3 wounds.
Gotta calculate his oh, it's,
And
yeah.
you turn and say, make the right choice! One of us has a gun, we outnumber you, and then you fire at him. And the bullet streaks right down the hallway and hits him directly in the abdomen. And he staggers back as he wraps his arms around his gut. And he looks down and looks up at you. And you see the fur on his face like retracting back into his skin as his snout pushes back into his face. And you hear bones breaking as he restructures down to the form of Dr. Alan Miller, who is clutching a bleeding gut wound and looks at you and falls over on the hallway in the ground,
He's just incapacitated.
staring sightlessly
There's just one extra wound.
out
He's
into
just
nothing.
incapacitated. Come on.
What do you do? Hand in your cards.
We should call that other
One
doctor.
guy.
He's not on fire anymore, is he?
His lab coat is still smoldering,
Fuck!
but when he fell backwards,
Okay.
the fire is being choked out. However, you don't have the vials or the hard drive.
Okay, so Sawyer, even though he's bleeding and stuff, he's still in the room, in the lab. I think he's going to immediately...
Are you calling?
Yeah, I'll call.
Okay.
So while Adelaide's calling, Sawyer will just search the room, try and find the vials of the hard drive or
The secret room?
yeah, because I'm still in there.
Give me notice.
Is there any cameras in this hallway?
Yeah, there are cameras in the hallway.
Do I need to
Fuck.
unshake?
He'll show me the
We'll just assume that you unshake.
Okay.
attacking us.
The number you have reached is not in service. Please retry and dial your number again. The number you have
She
reached
actually did
is
it.
not in service. Please retry and dial your... The number you have reached is not in service. Please
Guys.
retry. What did you roll?
Does this count as like searching a desk or
Yes.
something? All right, then I got a 9.
A 9. You just run into the room and start looking around, just moving papers all over the place, and you see there's a little roll top area of the desk just behind all the paperwork. You push that up, and in there are a couple of vials and a hard drive.
Awesome. I get them.
Okay. You hear some shouting from out in the hallway, and 2 men in paramedics uniforms carrying bags come running down the hallway. Oh, we heard there were injured people here?
Yeah, right there. That guy right there.
Oh, and it looks like you all have, you're wounded too. One of them comes up to you and starts looking at you
right.
guys as his partner gets down on the ground and starts pulling supplies out of his bag. Are you feeling okay?
No.
All right, we're gonna need to take you all to a hospital right away.
I'm good, but yeah,
He turns to
come
the
out.
side, and the one who is down in the bag stands up and shoots each of you with a little dart shoots into your arms as the one who is talking to you shoots you, Sawyer, as you walk out of the door, and then you.
I have dodge.
This is not going to come into effect at this point. These 2 suddenly change their demeanor entirely and go from helpful paramedics to the military precision of highly trained operatives. You all feel these darts hit you, and you feel wooziness start to overtake you. As you sink down to your knees, another figure comes walking around the side of the building. Thank you very much for your assistance. We couldn't have located him without you.
You piece of
He
shit.
comes over to you and grabs the vials and the hard drive.
Stupid ass. Fuck.
The Foundation thanks you. And then he takes something out of his pocket and tucks it right into the pocket of your sweater, Adelaide. From me to you, Adelaide. And everything goes dark. You wake up in your bedrooms, in your house. Those of you who were wounded have been patched and treated. Your wounds have been taken care of.
Oh, they just wanted to. That's all. They didn't want you moving on the operating.
You wake up with one hell of a headache in each one of your separate rooms.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out and be like, "Hey, just run, Calvin, Sawyer."
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're all here.
What time? What day? Where? What time is it? What day can I look for my phone?
Yeah, you start looking in your pockets. You find your phone and a small slip of paper.
I'll check the time and day.
You check the time and day. It's 10:27 on the p.m. on the same day, this Saturday after finals.
Yeah, I'll figure out what the paper is.
You unfold the piece of paper in your pocket. It is a check with no information on it other than the amount of $500 made out to Adelaide Blackwood, Joshua Sawyer, Ron Tagath Stevens, and Calvin Everett Jr. from SHF, smiley face.
That's how checks work.
Yeah, it's multiple people.
Before-
Yeah.
Whatever.
I
have a
have
bank
a
account.
check from what looks like the Sweetheart Foundation. We can't.
Cool. Like we're officially a business now, I guess.
This is.
We don't do work for them though. This was for Glen Mac.
Wait a minute. Wasn't the Sweetheart Foundation who made out the check that we got from the Business Bureau group?
No.
When did we hear? We heard them before, right?
Earlier today.
Fuck.
No, we've
Didn't-
heard them
But
before.
when was
that,
it?
Have to go back and watch all the episodes.
The professor, the Miller guy mentioned Sweetheart Foundation.
Yeah, no,
Today.
but we've got.
Oh,
No, but
previous
there's
to
a
that.
previous
Oh,
time.
that's way too long.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna text Glenn Mac and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
You text Glenn Mac, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Glenn Mac calls you.
Hello.
Put it on speaker.
Hello, Calvin. What's the problem?
What's the fuck up? Hey, I don't even know where to begin, man. That Miller guy was a fucking. I mean, Adelaide call it werewolf. Needler, not a needler, just a werewolf. and we took care of him for what's his face.
You told
Did
us
you
Dr.
know-
Wayne was credible.
Did you know that your contemporary worked for the Foundation?
What are you all talking about? Who is Dr. Wayne?
Oh, son of a fucking.
Wait, Glenn
hang
Mack,
on. The biology professor guy?
did you
We
have
met-
brunch with us
There's
today?
no biology professor named Dr. Wayne.
Well, what's his
Wait,
last
what?
name?
Did you have brunch with us earlier today at the faculty lounge?
We were covered in syrup, remember?
I've been in bed with the flu all day.
What?
And that is where we end this season.
No, it's not midnight yet.
Fuck!
Emperor Riptide, thank you very much for the resub.
We've been had!
Thank you all for joining us tonight for this season 3 finale. Junior year coming to a close, and new mysteries, new problems, and new antagonists have reared their heads. Really quickly, let's raise our red solo cups.
Okay.
Victor Von Doom 2099 bought us a shot. Isn't sanity just a one-trick pony? All you get is rational thinking. When you're good and crazy, the sky is the limit. Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Victor Von Doom 2099. Vampire 54 bought us a shot. Yes, that's right, folks. For just $17.95, you too can make the internet go down, just like Barrett. Man, that scamp of a prankster. Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Vampire 54. BSB Care bought us a shot, so Addie's plan is literally to herd her cats. Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, BSB Care. And Rick Bear bought us a shot. Happy season finale, study group. Freya and I have been there the whole time in spirit. Also, thanks to DJ Regular for managing chat's incredible generosity tonight. Chug! Raise them up and chug! Thank you very much, Rick Bear. And a
Thanks,
big thank
Rick.
you also to DJ Regular.
Yeah, thanks, DJ Regular.
Also,
Thank you so much.
Emperor Riptide would like to give 1 point of extra credit to the table.
Yes.
Which may seem silly at this point, but remember, all of this unused extra credit will go into a poll that I will post
I didn't get the Dean's
on Twitter. Thank you for joining us this season for Wildcards. Next week, we will not be doing our By the Bonfire talkback because all of us will be in Denver, Colorado for Genghis Khan, running games, running an ETU LARP, and hanging out with a bunch of great folks. If you are going to Genghis Khan in Denver, we hope to see you there. If you're not going to Genghis Khan in Denver, there's still time.
You should go. Come be in our LARP.
You got a week.
Come join
Come hang out. We're gonna Casa
the
Bonita.
Sweat Lodge.
No.
Yes, we are.
No, we are not.
Thank
we
you.
are.
No, absolutely
Thank you for your generosity tonight. You guys went above and beyond and unlocked the super stretch tier, Wildcards, the game, the metagame, which you will have to wait until next season to see in action. But there was one other thing. A terrible curse
Wait, what now?
Yeah.
was unlocked.
Oh, come on.
Which of you got wounded in that last fight?
The three of us.
The three of you? Will you all roll a d6 for
Oh
me?
no. Just AD6?
What, high or
No,
low?
you didn't get wounded by him, right?
No,
I
she
did.
got bit.
Oh, you all did.
Bit.
All of you got wounded.
Except Ron.
Except for Ron. Okay, well then roll that d6.
Goddamn.
A 6, a 3,
A 1.
and a 1.
Oh, that's the gamut. Something happened to somebody.
It was only on the tour of 4.
I'd say a 3 is probably safe, but
2, 4, or 5.
Calvin,
fuck.
at the end of this whirlwind day, not knowing exactly what's going on, not knowing what's going on with Glenmack, what's going on with Pine Box, what's going on with all of this stuff, you find yourself in the bathroom with the door locked, just trying to take some space for yourself and trying to figure out what is happening. And you put your hands down on the sink and you look up in the mirror as you see the hair on your sideburns begin to sprout and grow down into almost unruly mutton chops on the side of your face. And as you run your tongue over the suddenly more pointed teeth in your mouth, you can't help but think that you're really, really hungry. We'll see you next season on Wildcards. Stay tuned to social media on Saving Throw to see when we will be returning. We'll keep you posted, folks.
You said you wanted this.
Alumni Association. We mean it when we say a big thank you from the bottom of our hearts
Thanks
for
very
you
much.
guys turning out week after week to watch the adventures of the study group, to join us here at the table, and to help out and reach across the vast expanse of the internet and date lines and international borders, wherever you come from, whatever you're doing. We thank you for being here, for supporting the channel and the show, and for continuing to put the word out about the show. We do this for you guys, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So we very much appreciate the community that you have built around our channel and around our show. We hope to see you next season. We hope you bring some friends. And we hope that you, like us, are excited to see what will happen to the Pine Box Study Group, the Pine Box Protectors 2.0, we'll call them, in their senior year at East Texas University. Be sure and join us this Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time for an episode of New Pantheon with GM Stephen Pope running the God Kids through their paces. But until then, and until next time, we will leave you with a Go Ravens!
Okay, Rick, take us out.
All right, now you just keep calling. Oh, how do we end this? We can't stop!